Hello everyone, Felix here. Hold on, let me check if we're really properly live viewer wise. Hold on, give me a second. Hmm. Um. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are in fact live. Anyways, this is a semi-gorilla, I guess, because I didn't originally plan for this. I didn't. The fun fact is, I didn't plan anything. I didn't plan anything significant this stream because I wasn't exactly sure what to do last night. And then it struck me later that night, let's make this. Let's do I always promised, oh, I gotta like whenever I did a Valhalla stream, I always decided, hey, like there's just like a lot of cool videos I want to show you guys and we'll watch them together about the history of alcohol and whatever. And yeah, this is that stream because I decided, you know what, that's what it needs. I wasn't gonna start another game. Oh, hold on. I wasn't about to hold on. Actually, by the way, let me pull up some other let me pull up some other hold on.
The Mojave Wasteland.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking we're gonna be watching those in a second.
I actually have a Fallout TV show.
Yeah, we're gonna be
There's not a lot.
okay, hold on.
Oh, look at.
Did you see that?
One of my favorite.
And this one's clear. Yeah, tail. Give me a second as I pull up a few more, and then we should be good to go. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me pull up something else. Oh, that's a Doki clip. Don't mind that. I just need a second. It is cold. It is cold as hell out, which makes me wonder why the hell my own why my own room is getting really warm in here. It's humid in here, I swear, despite it being freezing outside. Give me a second. Where's that? This one. Yeah, this one. This one. There's a lot for yeah. This one. From this channel, I watch this channel a lot, and I watch this channel a lot. Sometimes because I'm a big Bond fan, so hearing stuff from him and like about the Vesper Martini and all that is we'll tap into that in a second, and then there's another one who's also a VTuber who makes these as well. I always said that Rooney should play this game because she's big into bartending, big into the stuff. So the funny part was like, I already completed my second playthrough of Valhalla, but I already completed my the second I already completed my second playthrough of Valhalla, so I can't exactly go back there again. So instead, where is that? There she is, Sakai Mika. But there are a lot of other VTubers who have covered Valhalla. So yeah, yeah, her Swiss lady that makes all that. Anyways, something before we like get into it proper. Shout out to Tail Minasea. That's how I'm pronouncing it. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Tail Minasea. Not the biggest fan of Bobby Niku's, but he's a great guy. Great guy, makes good wine. Well, let's see some of his stuff real quick. Yes, most of this will be reacting.
Tail here, not a second to waste. Onion Abyss Saga number 6. Let's get right to it. Blood oranges, they go straight into a bag. We're gonna douse the entire thing with honey. Several pounds.
Blood orange mead.
Today. The squirt bottle is new, simplifying my process mise en place, the French say. The strange liquid is a cocktail of water, honey, yeast, fermento, pectic enzyme, pre-combined to incorporate it easily into this step. Tie the bag off with a rubber band, and we got a potato masher to help
Potato masher.
and extract the juice. Get as much as I can out of these before we finally top this off with more water. You're gonna see it in a second. I'm gonna be struggling to combine all of this. We're learning. We're always learning. The squirt bottle was an example of me being
Squirt bottle?
This right here with the spatula you're about to see is an example of me being stupid. It pays to sit back and think on how you can do things better. This is just one example. We're gonna do this.
What exactly he's doing here? I can't exactly remember. Oh, that's his yeast.
I'm not too forthcoming with the measurements with everything we're using. I'm taking accurate notes as best I can. Today's more about the process. I'm trying to evolve on how I do things.
Checking audio. Okay, so audio is fine.
Reading out measurements every single time, it's gonna get stale, it's gonna get boring. I gotta think on how I do this so we can do it into the long term. So with better notes, I'll release measurements and such. Whenever we finish a project, I'll make a Google Docu for good and not for drama or something to that effect. I'll cover dates and ratios. I want to compile all my other notes too, all the old recipes, let you know what I'd have done differently. The path so far has been nothing if not full of mistakes.
That does look very good though. I would love to drink this.
The footage behind me
I don't think I've had blood orange in a while, but I would be very invested in like having some of it because I like oranges as a fruit a lot.
And I turn your waifus into wine. Go watch Onion Abyss. Like the blood orange, the darkness inside is but a cover for a sweet treat for which you cannot go wrong in indulging. Even though we've never spoken,
much love to Anya, by the way. Love to see the bratty cat back.
I'll clue you in today, though. Every VTuber needs a gun.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, let me go get mine.
Question. Do you play League of Legends? Please say no. Oh my god. Oh my god, who wrote this so I can kill him?
Everyone needs a gun. Everyone does need a gun. That is true. This is always necessary. Anyways, all that aside. Anyways, yeah, he makes good stuff. Man, a lot of good alcohol content from Tail. Big shout out to him. Please watch him. Anyways, this guy, Nanatsu Sakatoku, Carbitrine Dream is the official cocktail recipe book for the Valhalla video game. While he's never played it. While I've never played it, the idea of a cyberpunk world with a bar serving improvised cocktails sounds very fun to me. I wanted to try everything in the book. So he hasn't played it, but he has made everything.
Feel for how good this recipe book really is. So, that's our plan today. The first drink on.
It's an hour long, so you know it's like he's got a lot of material.
So 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of Pernod. Splash of curacao, simple syrup, lime juice, orange juice, and tonic water. I had been collecting ingredients for this for a long while to be able to do this. So for the gin, we'll have Tanqueray.
I'm gonna increase the volume real quick.
Mentioned somewhere in the description that
dry gin.
Going for so London Dry will do.
So is the bad touch supposed to be a gimlet? Hold on. Like, just so you know what I'm talking about. I mentioned this a lot in the bartending LARP stream. Yeah, the gimlet. This one. This thing. This is a gimlet. Rose's lime juice and half gin and lime juice. So 2 to 4 parts gin, 1 part sweet lime juice, gin cocktail glass. Okay.
A pretty straightforward colorant. I always treat blue curacao more as paint than actual liquor because it tends to not be the best thing to drink. Simple syrup,
Uh-huh.
I will be using a 2-to-1 of my own design. Always make your own, it's much easier. Lime juice, orange juice, and tonic water.
Oh, he
Okay,
does a
so I'm
lot
gonna
of
go
cocktail stuff
a
here.
1/4 ounce of simple syrup, half an ounce of Pernod, a
Hold on.
splash. Okay, so I'm gonna go a 1/4
Oh.
ounce of simple syrup.
Are you are you what? Are you Retiga Felix? Look, look. Okay, reason why I'm so late is because Dad was home, and then he left, and like he came home way earlier than I thought it would be. Then he left, and I got my window to start stream.
Half an ounce of Pernod.
Let me
A
shrink
splash
myself a
of
little bit.
Curacao. Usually a splash means one of these. You would put your thumb over the hole and then just
Oh, huh.
lay a little bit
That is
Curacao
very
into there.
intense.
With that little, it really shouldn't affect the color, but we'll see. 1
He uses
ounce
it as
of gin,
coloring rather than actual.
and then
For
lime juice.
you know, I have had like I have had blue wine before, and it was kind of ass. Not gonna lie, it was kind of ass. I can't remember the name, but I wouldn't recommend it. But that looks
some
like
orange
some kind of
juice.
orange liqueur,
I need a
curacao.
slice of lime. Just squeeze a half ounce. We can set that aside for later because we will be using more lime.
Okay,
3/4
so
of an
he's
ounce
using.
of orange juice. I just need to grab some ice for the short tin, and then we'll shake this up. We'll
So
give
he's
it a
using
nice
this.
10-second shake, and
A
you might have
curacao,
noticed that in the recipe,
bitter
it does call for tonic water.
bitter orange.
There.
So it's
Tonic
blue
water.
liquor made by.
For reasons that should be obvious, do not put anything bubbly inside your shaker and shake with it. It will.
I have
it will
made that
explode in
mistake
your
before,
hand. It's gonna be a
unironically.
mess.
Like the martini that I tried to make to show off to Rooney, that was actually made with like lemon soda with it.
It's not a pleasant
It did
thing.
not
So
go well.
anything bubbly, do not put in your shaker. Okay.
So what was his result?
We're going to strain this into a rocks glass. Oh, that seems like the same green color that it was.
It is very
before.
potently green. Hold on, let me retrieve the Valhalla wiki. Bad touch. Yeah, it is intensely green. This and I think the suplex is intensely green in in game. Yeah, there it is. It is intensely green here.
There really wasn't
So
that much
they
mix,
did
just
get the
a tin.
color.
So
They did get
I
that
knew
color
this would
right.
be a kind of short pour. So what I'm gonna do now is add the tonic water, a shot, so 1.5 ounces. I would say Fever Tree is a pretty good brand for our mixers. Let's give this a nice topping of tonic water. That's
It doesn't
still
have
a
that
little bit
layered
of a
look that it does
complicated
here.
wash line. I think this could do with a rock of ice. Haha, there we go.
It doesn't
Bad
look
touch.
it doesn't look like the one in game,
It does seem
but
to have a similar color to what we were going for, so that's good. That's real good.
that
Let's
looks
give it a
good. That
taste.
I would
How
drink
we
that
wanna
though.
rank this. Ooh, that's interesting. This genuinely would be better if you had a real absinthe, but this is a well thought out drink. I think this is a really good drink. With
So
that
what
in
was the
mind,
ingredients
how
again?
would we rate this? Water on the bottom.
What was the ingredients again?
We'll give it. It really shouldn't affect the color.
Because
So 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of Pernod,
well, one ounce gin, 1 ounce Pernod.
splash of curacao, simple syrup, lime juice, orange juice, and tonic water. I had been
Okay, so it is a variation of the gimlet.
collecting ingredients for this for a long while to be able to do this. So for
Okay,
the
so
gin, we'll have
dry
TGN,
gin.
London Dry. They mentioned somewhere in the description that is a London Dry gin that they're going for. So London Dry will do a pretty straightforward colorant. I always treat blue curacao more as paint than actual liquor because it tends to not be the best thing to drink. Simple syrup, I will be using a 2-to-1 of my own design. Always
Simple
be your
syrup. What is okay? Simple syrup. Because Rooney does talk about this a lot. Oh, well, I'm sure it's simple syrup. Yeah. Basic sugar and water. Syrup used by bartenders as a sweetener to make cocktails. It's a yeast feeding agent in ethanol fermentation. Okay, so that's what it is. Hmm.
own. It's much easier. Lime juice, orange juice, and tonic water. Okay, so I'm gonna go
So it is a very is so so it's like a mixture of like a gimlet and a gin and tonic. So is that what
ounce
that's what
of
I'm
simple
getting?
syrup. Was crafted well. There's a good idea.
Oh wow,
But
5
I'm not
people just for
very
this.
impressed with the flavor.
Sorry, I shouldn't
D
number
tier.
friend.
I don't expect any F
This is someone else's content that I'm stealing, but I'm learning.
tiers. If
I'm
there is, we'll
learning.
add it. But anything in D tier,
I like his outfit though.
I
It's a
will
solid
say
solid outfit.
is either one, just like a not great drink that is like not particularly well crafted, not too simple, something an amateur mixologist like thought of.
So
But
I'm not
it's
obscuring
also
his
just
face.
like not necessarily a good drink. It's an interesting idea, but not really that good. Or it's like there's the seed of a good idea there, but
Oh, he doesn't like it
it
much.
doesn't come to
You're dummy dum dum.
an
What
F
is
tier drink. If we
what am I
find any
doing
of those,
wrong?
is a waste of good booze. Do not waste any money. Do not waste any booze on making it. I would genuinely say Bad Touch would be S tier. This is a very good drink. I like this.
Oh,
It's
huh.
problematic because I'm
Hold
it's
on.
always come
What
together
did he
that
say
well.
about it?
It's the seed of a good idea. It's also just like not necessarily a good drink. It's not particularly well crafted, not too simple. Something an amateur mixologist like thought of, but it's also just like not necessarily a good drink. It's an interesting idea, but not really that good. Or it's like there's the seed of a good idea there, but it doesn't come together that well. And an F tier drink, if we find any of those, is a waste of good booze. Do not waste any money. Do not waste any booze on making it. I would genuinely say Bad Touch would be S tier.
Oh,
This
he
is
likes
a
it.
very good drink. I like this. It's problematic because I might finish this. Okay, so the next drink we're gonna do.
Oh, huh. So apparently, so I mean, it's gin and it's gin and juice. It's gin, juice, and tonic water. That's like yeah, there's a lot of ingredients, and like, but it sounds like it's not hard to make if you know what you're doing. Thankfully, if it, like thankfully I don't know what I'm doing, but gin wise, that's like I've never had gin neat. I've had it in cocktails. I've had it in martinis. Um, like as an alternative to vodka. I've never had it neat, but I hear it's supposed to be good because the it's a simple liquor and the taste is supposed to be intense.
Is beer. This is a relatively easy drink. It's just hopped whiskey, which it took me a long time to find.
What the hell?
Prosecco, which is pretty easy to find, and malt soda, which I also had a hard time.
Oh my gosh. Just buy a regular beer. Just be thankful that we live in the real world where real beer isn't expensive, unlike in Valhalla, and just unlike in Glitch City, and just buy real beer.
Finding.
I don't see the point of this. I'm going to be honest.
Malt soda. We have Prosecco.
Getting sniped. My messages are getting sniped. YouTube ongoing issue. What's wrong? YouTube ongoing issue. What's the ongoing issue? Let me go check my keyframe. Use a keyframe of something. Open widget. Hi, hello, Ivan. Hair, Iron Fist, air. You keyframe frequency of whatever. We're gonna keep going. Watashi wa YouTube watashi I censor. Oh,
Oh, and we
anyway,
have hopped whiskey. Given that I went
hopped.
through all this trouble, I'm now curious what this hopped whiskey is supposed to be, especially
This is
because
this is
what
like
they're making is beer. So we're trying to see if this actually tastes like beer. We will
this
actually
sounds terrible.
compare it to one of my favorite
This
beers.
this
So
sounds
shoot
this
off
like
to some
this isn't a good idea. I just genuinely think like yeah, like haha, what if we made every cocktail from the game but real? Making like it's so obvious that the like even if it's made from fake ingredients, the beer in game is supposed to be just beer. Like it's supposed to be imitation beer. So making it in real life is kind of pointless unless you're going to use real beer.
Ooh,
So
that's
that's
lovely.
that's
Okay.
malt soda.
This is going to taste like the weirdest beer I've ever had, but I do think it's gonna taste like beer. 1 ounce
Have my
hopped
use
whiskey.
it can talk it into
The thing
English.
with beer is that it does taste like
My fellow
hops
Jap.
and malt. So I am pretty sure this is gonna taste like beer. It's just gonna taste very bizarre.
They're
Okay,
communicating.
that bubbles very aggressively. We could add ice to this, but I've never drank a beer with ice.
What
in
did
it,
what
so
what did he
this is
add?
gonna taste like beer. It's just gonna taste very bizarre. Okay, that bubbles very aggressively. We
Is that
could
from
add
the
ice to
is that
this,
from the
but I've never
prosecco?
drank
So
a
that's
beer with
wine. That's
ice, so
white
yeah, I guess
sweet
this
white
is
wine.
ice cold. So
I do like prosecco. I do like martini and Rossi. Mar- yeah, martini and Rossi prosecco is really good. I've had it when I was in Italy. Yeah, it's like it's dumb stuff. It's like commoner stuff, but it's excellent.
we stir it because it's
It's
very
like
cold,
it's a good lunch wine.
and very volatile. Let's have a cold one with a nice cold beer. That is not bad. That is weird.
Oh my, what the? I didn't want this to be good. I wanted this to be a waste because
This
that is
reminds me of a
idiotic.
beer. Not greatly, but kind of. This tastes like someone explained beer badly and
Yeah.
then tried to make it in the aggregate because they didn't have actual beer. This vaguely reminds me of a beer, but it's nothing like a beer. But
I'm a sub
it
to
does
I'm a
go
sub to this guy.
down kind of similarly to a beer. I'm gonna crack open one of my favorite beers and compare. It is
Oh,
an
what,
interesting
what's he gonna pull
take
out?
on how to try to make beer.
This looks like a stout, which I tried stout before. I've had Guinness and it was terrible.
That isn't beer. So this is my favorite beer, Blue Moon. It's a very mild beer. It's not that strong, but it's also like
I don't
quite flavorful compared to other
I
beers.
have I have I have I have Corona, I have Coors. I have a list of brands that I
And this
trust,
is
and most beer brands I don't
very
trust in general.
delightful. I love a Blue Moon, and it's not nearly as bubbly as this. I think the huge issue with this is that it's too much like a soda. It's too bubbly to really remind
Yeah, it's
me.
supposed to be a bubbly drink.
It is a very interesting attempt. I will give it
Skill
that.
is skill issue. What am I doing?
For beer, it goes in B tier. It is not it is not an undrinkable drink. It is a
But it's
very
not worth it.
interesting take
Like you
on how
wouldn't
to
order
make
this. You
beer
just get a regular
in the
beer.
aggregate.
There's no real point.
The Bleeding Jane. There is no
Oh,
alcohol
this
in
is my
this
like.
drink.
It's funny because I've done a lot of rants when I was playing in game that Bloody Marys should not be considered drinks. They should be considered soups
Despite it's being
because
in
they're
this
not.
cocktail book. I have heard that a Bloody Mary is like a nice, despite it's being in this cocktail book. I have heard that a Bloody Mary is like a nice sobering drink, and so this might help me. It might be nice to be able to get a little bit it's away from all this alcohol.
Bloody Mary,
But yeah.
like they're not pleasant. You know, you don't like. if you've ever drank V8 tomato juice, then you probably know what a Virgin Bloody Mary is. So it's not it's not pleasant. It's not
Now, let's
pleasant.
get all that together into our shaker. We will do 6 ounces of our vegetable juice in this.
Oh my oh, tomato juice. This hurts me. For like I think a couple months when I was a kid, my mom decided to put like replace all her fruit juices and stuff or like sodas in the fridge whatever with V8 with like sweetened tomato juice, and it was fucking terrible. I hate this stuff. Oh my god. Like I hate this stuff with a passion because it's not like, yeah, for the first few minutes it's fine. For the first time you drink it, like it's tolerable. When it's being replaced by all the other when it replaces all the other drinks besides water and milk, not fun. Not fun. And what's more is that yeah, it's drinkable for the first time. All the other times it's really not. Just eat a salad. Just have your teach your kids and your spouse whatever to eat a salad and like eat vegetables, because it's really not worth it. It is absolutely not worth it. I hate V8, man. I hate that stuff.
Tomato juice. 6. Next up, half a teaspoon of horseradish.
Oh fucking hell! Again, horseradish is for sandwiches. It is on steak. I like horseradish. I like the spice. I like the herbs and stuff that it's I love it on steak. I love it on sandwiches, and that kind of thing. That should not be going in a drink. We're already running into problems. This should not exist.
Being there. 1 teaspoon of ketchup.
Oh fucking hell! God help us. Tomato juice is all right. I don't. Funny to hear this coming from you, Dantiot. But yeah, I love what did change me recently is um there's a nice place there's a nice place that parents took to after on Sunday for lunch. There's they have gourmet burgers and stuff, and they whipped up this ketchup. And I hate ketchup with a burning passion because it's not pleasant on the tongue. But to my surprise, I guess they had this whatever custom ketchup that they had. I was able to dip my fries in it, and I tasted it, and it wasn't that bad. Normally mustard is my it's funny because as a kid I hated sauce. I hated all kinds of condiments. Only stuff I liked was mayonnaise. Only stuff I liked was mayonnaise. Then as I grew older as an adult and I was looking to expand I got more interested in more in foods with more flavor. So I started adding a lot of mustard. A lot of honey mustard a lot of honey mustard and Dijon mustard to or French's mustard to stuff like my meats and my sandwiches. And I decided, you know what? Yeah, I'll stick to this because I tried ketchup a few times in other places. Like Heinz is awful. Heinz is awful as a condiment. It tastes terrible. I would not I don't like it. It's umami and sweet in that side should not mix with salty or meaty. It should not be that. It should not be that way. But the stuff at that place that I went to was good. It was I would be willing to try their ketchup again because the ketchup didn't hate me. But I'm not sure if I'll change for that. Sorry, Kirsha. I'm not sure if I'm gonna completely change my view and become a ketchup lover and put it on everything because it's really not for me. It smells good. It tastes terrible. I may be a great big fatso, but I like fruits and vegetables. That is yeah that is good for you, Dantiot. Tomasi is good. Tomasi Heinz is mostly sugar. It's more of a sweet than a gourmet. Yeah, it's Heinz is I like their mustard. I like their mustard. Their ketchup their ketchup is atrocious. I'm not willing to put that on anything. Um, I mean
Hot
savory.
sauce,
Hmm.
I believe it's usually Tabasco.
Oh, for fuck's sake! This is all the stuff that should not be going in a drink. This is bound to be like. I guess we'll know what kind of guy Sakatoku is because if he likes this, then he's a freak, man.
Just a nice dash. 1 ounce of pickle juice.
What the fuck is this, man?
And finally, some salt and pepper. We only have salt, but let's just do like a nice squeeze of salt. There we go. I don't think I put the
Is that
teaspoon of
brine?
lemon juice, so let me do that right now. So
The lemon juice is the only like appetizing. The lemon juice and the salt is the only appetizing thing about this.
Supposed to shake.
This is not. This is like this. You would put this in a fish glaze, like as like you would put this as a sauce over something. This is not meant to be drank.
This drink, you are supposed to roll it because it will freeze. Like the tomato juice will freeze.
This is a cold soup. I mentioned this before. This is a cold soup. Like even the fictionalized Bloody Mary is even worse than the original.
All we're gonna do is
Like look at it. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Um. This is not. This is Again, the celery is the most appetizing thing about this, and then they put meat in it. They put bacon and whatever. That shouldn't be going in here. That's not. That's not. Yeah, this is a soup. This is a soup. This should not exist.
is pour into there. And
Can you guys hear the audio okay? Tabasco is dog shit. I have not had Tabasco before. Maybe it's because like I'm still working myself up to it. I don't like pepper in general.
pour back. Then pour back. You just roll it back and forth until it's properly mixed. We saw how tall it was getting, so I think a tall glass is justified here.
Oh, that looks terrible.
Open pour that.
That looks
not
terrible.
even. And let's see. Hopefully I did this right. This is supposed to be a Bloody Mary, but usually it's thicker, so I'm not sure what this is supposed to be.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
Oh, that is weird.
Oh,
Oh, that is very, very bizarre.
oh.
It is not unpleasant though. It's actually quite good. Okay.
Well, you've got a stronger tongue than I do because I could not tolerate that.
Bloody Marys. It turns out this is really, really good. Okay, I've been missing out on Bloody Marys. It turns out this is really, really nice. This is quite good actually. What this is like drinking a hamburger. Is
Oh, for fuck. Yeah, I don't want to drink a hamburger. I want to eat a hamburger. That's not what I'm here for.
This feels like I'm drinking a hamburger. It's
Oh,
actually
that is disgusting.
quite good. I really like this actually.
Use it as a sauce. Do not use it as a drink.
Now, will I go out of my way to make this? Probably not. If we were gonna tier list this, like, first of all, this is a bunch of weird ingredients. Second of all, like, it's not necessarily something I would love, so
Yeah, just put-
I'm thinking it's C tier. This is not
No,
my favorite at
oh.
all. Like
Keep it
it's-
at D
it's very
tier, man.
interesting.
Keep it
I
at
can
D
see why
tier.
it's
That's
good, and like I know what it is. It's a Bloody Mary, which is an established drink that people quite like. It's not.
Well, I
necessarily
don't.
the drink for me. I just don't think
My mom had
it's
it a few
like-
times. It was not appetizing. Like the only time it ever looked appetizing was when like Brad Pitt was eating like Bloody Mary cocktail shrimp in Ocean's 11. That's not.
A traditional cocktail.
It's
with,
not
like,
fun.
A mishmash of like random juices.
It would not be
So
fun to
it is
drink.
It is a nice break.
Like,
from
it- like,
the
I would
stuff
give
that we're
this-
gonna drink today. Next
Like I would probably give that to I don't think I ever have done that on stream, but like when I was playing the game, but I would probably give that to like Streaming Chan as like a nasty drink because
the bloom light. Oh yeah.
hold
this
on.
one-
Hold on. I remember Hold on.
It was gonna be weird to me. So, oh, that's what it's gonna look like. It's going to be cinnamon whiskey, rum chata.
Rum shot. I've heard that name come a lot. Um, what is he making here again? Oh yeah, bloom light. It's so unnecessarily brown, I think is the description. Yeah, yeah, I got it right. Um for Adelheid, brown and spicy, but the more you drink the more it tastes like sand. Video games event, bloom lighting, drink all the bloom. No, okay, so bloom light.
And malt soda. I can see why people like these things. I'm just whiskey, rum. Oh, that's what it's gonna look like.
So it looks like
It's
coffee.
going to be cinnamon whiskey,
Cinnamon whiskey,
chata, and
rum chata,
malt soda. I can
and malt
see
soda.
why people like these things.
Oh, it's Fireball. Yeah, this is what's his name? Random perv. If he comes in here, this is his alcohol, Fireball, because he's Canadian and he's weird, so he likes that shit. Browser feed is bad, your voice is good. Crystal hot sauce is the way and it's more flavorful. I have not had I'm not a hot sauce guy. What's his name? Random perv. If he comes Okay, so audio seems fine.
I'm just not really convinced that it's that good. I can see how these are gonna be good together too, is the thing. So let's do it.
Hold on.
Fireball.
I lowered the desktop audio.
Okay.
Let me increase the volume.
Fireball. I completely missed the tin. Shot of rum chata. And then all we're gonna do is shake that.
Can you hear it better now?
There we go. Now we're not done yet. That's not
Oh, checking in. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it better?
an ideal wash line, but we are not done yet. We're going to add 1.5 ounces.
There we go. I think you can hear him better now.
And hope all we're gonna do is shake.
Hold on. This reminds me of something.
And then all we do is
What is he? What? Okay, so first, what does he put in?
good. I can see how these are gonna be good together too, is the thing. So let's do it. Shot of Fireball. Oh my god, I spilled it so
Spilled
much.
it.
Okay, you know what? Shot of Fireball. I completely
You know, fun fact, I was like when I did that bartending stream, I had the idea of actually filling my cocktail shaker and shaking it in front of my laptop whenever I like had to like larp making a drink, but I decided to use sound effects instead because I tried it, I experimented earlier and I decided it was not worth getting water on my computer for.
missed the tin. Shot of
I don't need to hear the VOD. I can hear you playing a game, bro. Well, I want you to hear him because he's the like I'm stealing his content, so I want you to hear his voice. Nanatsu Sakatoku.
chata.
You know what this looks like?
And then all we're gonna do is shake that. There we go.
Let me go find it because hold on. Well, this is gonna be a little bit lewd, especially in this time. Hold on. Um, let me go find it because give me a second. So how long did it take you to realize Google is eating all English language? That I didn't know. I didn't know. Hold on. Oh, so random perv is here. I don't need to hear the VOD. Let me because anyways, I am pausing for a second because I want to contribute something. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. From the hey, hold on. Let me put the BGM back because I might be typing this for a while. Oh no, from doesn't work in certain servers. I don't know why. I don't know why because um author type. What the hell? Yeah. That is a bit loud. Hold on. Let me reduce the volume a bit because I want to show this because I think it's funny. Come on. User, come on. Come on. I swear I've had to, hold. I might have to search it up on my damn phone because it is painful to use Discord on desktop now. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Um there we go. There we go. This is what I was talking about. I guess it reminded me of I know the color isn't the same, but you can tell. You can tell the you can see why I thought this was invention in the the 1980s and 1990s. So yeah, that would be something. Anyways, let's let's turn that back down and him back up. So okay.
Now we're not done yet. That's
Okay,
not
he's
an ideal wash line, but we are not done yet. We are going
there we
to
go.
add
He's
one
loud
and a
again.
half ounces or a shot of malt soda, and hopefully
Malt
this
soda.
gives us the color that's
He wants it to be
it's
brown because I think the rum chata rum chata American cream liqueur, portmanteau of rum and horchata. Okay, so it's like so milky. It's supposed to be like vanilla sugar and dairy rum dairy cream. So that's why it is that color.
us. That is like a bizarre chocolate milk color. That does not
There is another one that I made my own recipe for. So hearing that is going to be interesting.
essence, especially knowing what's in it. I don't quite understand what the point of this is
Hi, Clanker.
yet, so we'll see if that actually helps it at all.
Oh, he's drinking it. Hold on. What does it look like in the
Don't
end?
quite understand what the point of this is yet, so we'll see.
It
if
still
that
looks pretty
actually
white. It still looks
helps us out.
off-white. That does not look how it would look in the game.
Mm, mm. No, that's bad. Okay, we are going to have to add an F tier. Do not make this drink. This
Oh, he
is
doesn't
not
like
a
it.
Good drink. It added like a weird sort of unpleasantness to everything because like it didn't need that flavor, and then it's
Is
adding,
YouTube
like, a
working
bunch of
again?
bubbles that
I
if
didn't know
your milk is
YouTube wasn't
bubbly,
working.
that is not a
Oh,
good
he's
drink
speaking in
for this one.
Brazilian.
Do not go out of your way to make this drink. Do not go out of your way to buy yourself some manchata or some fireball. This is quite gross. We are going to have to make
I
it
can't believe this is somehow worse than the Bloody Mary knockoff.
F tier, and then we are putting it in the F tier. F tier for the bloom light. Do not go out of your way to make this drink. It's
Oh, he
bad.
doesn't. He
Now
doesn't.
you
He does
smell
not like it at all.
Definitely a yikes! This was not good at all. Blue fairy. It's gonna be
Oh,
this
well, hey,
really
it's oh, it's Dorothy's favorite.
cool looking blue thing. It would probably be served on a rock, especially with these ingredients. Yeah, so 1 ounce per node. I'm gonna try this with actual absinthe. 1 ounce of blue curacao, 1 ounce of lemon juice, and 2 ounces of water.
Oh, per um, what exactly?
Weirdly. So they want us to like intentionally water it down. Absinthe is a very strong flavor. You would want to like tone it down. So it's not an unreasonable thing. To
What's
want.
what he mentioned per
Believe they
node?
wanna
What exactly
season
is
it
that?
up with a rock of ice.
Oh, that is a sizable
1 ounce
rock.
of blue curacao again.
Blue
So
curacao
this is what's
for the
gonna
blue
make it
fairy.
blue. Blue curacao is a very
Um, this is a classic. Whenever Dorothy does blue fairy is the name of a real cocktail, usually blue and absinthe based. That I didn't know. Huh. In read only memories, whatever.
sweetened orange liquor. It tastes like regular curacao, except it's usually generally a little bit more low quality, but it has this really nice blue tinge
It
to
looks
it.
artificial. It looks like
You
dye.
have to recognize that it's generally not a well sought after ingredient because of the fact that like it looks cool for people who don't really know cocktails that well. For people who do,
Yeah, I've had blue wine. It like with dye in it. It's not good. There's no real point.
is a pretty good sign that you're more interested in how it looks than how it tastes. 1 ounce of lemon juice. I don't tend to actually measure these. I just squeeze them into the thing. And so like a full lemon will be roughly 1 ounce, maybe a little bit more than that. So unlike a lime, you might get a little less than a half ounce for half. The other thing too is that lemons usually have little nubs on the end. It is much easier to put in your juice.
Wait, hold on. Is he
that
making
way
lemon
you might
zest?
get a little less than a half ounce for half. The other
Oh,
thing
he's making
too
lemon
is
juice.
that lemons usually have little nubs on the end. It is much easier to put in your juice squeezer if you slice off the nub as well. Squeeze our
So lemon
For
juice.
1 ounce, I'm just gonna use one full lemon. It's weird that they don't add simple syrup to this. You usually want to balance your lemon or lime, your citrus component, with an equal amount of sugar in
Yeah.
order to balance out.
This is supposed to be a very
They
sweet
did
drink.
add a full ounce of blue curacao, so that might be where the sugar is coming from because blue curacao tends to be quite sweet. So give
Okay.
this a nice shake. Alright, and
I
we're
mean,
gonna wanna
Dorothy
stir
might be a
this.
clanker. Hi, clanker. But I trust her judgment. I trust her judgment on why she likes these.
Ooh, look at that. That is a very deep blue because my blue
It looks
curacao is
thick.
quite,
It looks a
light.
lot
That's
thicker than it would in game.
I can imagine this tasting quite nice, actually. I love absinthe, as I mentioned, and it goes well with a little bit of sourness. So let's see. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay. One thing to note, I did forget to add the water. Maybe the 2 ounces of water does change something with this. One sec.
he just has to dilute it.
Use the wash line a great deal too. It's actually pretty close, yeah. So let's see if the water helps it.
It looks
Because
like
I
Gatorade
did
from like the
notice
top
that,
angle.
especially because we use real absinthe instead of just per node. The absinthe took over quite handily.
Her no. What is that? Like, how do I spell it?
The water generally does help.
Excuse
to,
me.
Like stretch it out even further to really like be able to pick out the specific notes. It's really nice.
I don't like his voice. Well, it is what it is. It's I can put up with it. I know it's like he's kind of like the whatever.
This is
It's his voice, but whatever. I can tolerate it. It's
a good idea that doesn't actually work that well. Yeah, because I don't think this is necessarily a well-crafted drink is the issue. I can see what they thought and how they thought it might be good, but it doesn't work.
I think it's like they didn't do enough trial and error for a lot of these. I do feel, especially like the Bloom Light was not a they were too focused on making it look vaguely like the stuff in game rather than how it might have tasted.
We're on D tier, to be honest. It isn't
Oh, so
great.
sorry,
The
Dorothy.
concept is there. Like absinthe plus lemon juice. I think you need more sweetness, and you can't get it from blue.
Maybe if you added simple, like, yeah, the simple syrup that he mentioned. If you added more of that, it might have been better.
Curacao, so you need to add simple syrup to this. They took the sour formula. They tried to like put a twist on it to try to make it unique, and that is admirable. This does have seeds of being a good drink somewhere. I might try this with real curacao, for instance. Brandtini. It's a very weird one. So
Oh, it's not just a martini. That's not just a martini like with slow gin and Russell vermouth. Excuse me.
it's kind of like that.
Hold on. The Brantini. Shaken, not stood. Sweet, classy, and happy. Alma's favorite. Okay. Yeah, it's red in the
And so it's vodka, gin.
So yeah, okay. So for those who know martinis, usually it's either vodka or gin, not vodka and gin together. That's usually like a no-no when it comes to this stuff.
Triple sec, simple
Triple sec. So it's leaning towards the Vespers, I think, which we will be looking at later. Triple. Hold on. Oh nope. That didn't go to plan. Um. Gin vodka. So it is like a Vesper. So the Vesper Martini blends gin and vodka together. 3 measures of Gordon's gin, one of vodka, half a measure of Kina Lillet. Shake it very well till it's ice cold, then add a large thin slice of lemon peel. So that's the Bond Vesper. Um, where's that? Kingsley Amos. Yeah, unlike the vodka and martini, did not become a familiar cocktail, likely because Quina Lillet and the later substitute Lillet Blanc were not widely distributed. So, the vodka martini, yeah, where is that? Triple sec, vodka Gibson. A variety of Curacao. Okay, so many drinks such as margaritas, cosmopolitan, sidecars, Long Island iced teas, and Mai Tais. I've had Mai Tais, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good. It's the drink of Hawaii, but it's pretty good. Um, yeah, Curacao triple sec, sugar beets. Orange peel is stepped. Oranges, okay, so orange flavor. So orange and beets.
syrup, lime juice, orange juice, gin, triple sec, simple syrup, lime juice, orange juice, and cranberry juice. This sounds
The cranberries kind of comes out of nowhere because again, for the like while I've had a lot of variations of the like there's a lot of variations of the martini that have had like some kind of juice with it. I've had one recently and they're 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 good, but it's not a typical component of a drink like a martini.
like a very bizarre Long Island.
I'm
but not
a
quite, because
child,
a Long Island
I'm
is
a
just basically all the different
weirdo.
types of clear boozes.
Oh,
Whereas
the stream is lagging
has
again.
like multiple juices in it.
Hold on, let me check if but it's not a typical component. Okay,
So
so
this is a little more than that.
there we
So
go.
I haven't been practicing what I preach, but you really should make your cocktails cheapest to most expensive ingredient, just so that if you mess up while you're pouring your drink, like what's in there isn't.
I mean,
as
it
much of a weight.
depends.
The first
It
ingredient
it
is
really
gonna be
depends on
one
how
third
like
simple syrup.
low
There's
quality
no
booze is
label
still
on
low
this.
quality
It's just my
booze.
generic 2 to 1 simple syrup. 3/4 ounce of orange juice.
Orange juice.
2 ounces of cranberry juice. This is interesting. Are they like going for a Cosmo thing instead of like a martini?
Yeah, that doesn't. This doesn't sound like
Ounce
a
of triple sec,
sound like a typical martini.
3/4 ounce of gin. Once again, we're going with Tanqueray. And 3/4 of an ounce
Not
of
Gordon's.
vodka. Now, note, a lot of martinis, you tend to want a shot of some kind of clear spirit. So it would either be full shot of vodka, a full shot of gin, or you can mix it up. And if this is
Well,
supposed to be a
as we do know, Bond did mix the both because 45 milliliter gin. Oh, so there's more gin than vodka, but most of the time, when he orders something in a movie, it's gonna be a vodka martini, which means no gin. Gin is more authentic to the the vodka martini. Vodka martini shaken not stirred. Gin vodka quina lillet, a variation of the phrase. Yeah, but vodka martini. Most of the time, it's gonna be either. It's most of the time it's gonna be gin and vermouth, which is a form of like wine.
riff on a martini, then we would be remiss to not serve it in a martini glass. Shaken, not stirred.
Good move from Nanatsu here.
Ooh, that is a pretty color.
I wouldn't call
That
it
is a really
pretty,
nice color. Is
but
this a weird sort of
it is
hybrid
certainly.
between
It does look
Cosmo
like
and a martini?
this does look like grapefruit juice from a distance.
Ooh,
This certainly does not look like orange juice, nor does it look like lime
that's
juice.
a pretty color.
It is like the orange juice is there, but it's extremely diluted.
That is a really nice color. Is this a weird sort of hybrid between a Cosmo and a color? Pretty color. Ooh, that is a pretty color. That is a really nice color. Is this a weird sort of
I wish his model had the
hybrid between a
had his
Cosmo
tie
and a
actually in the
martini?
collar.
That tastes so much more like a Cosmo than it does a martini.
So it was Cosmopolitan. Yeah, this is a member of the Gimlet family. So, cranberry vodka control. What is? Let's see what that is. A brand of orange flavored triple sec liqueur in Saint Bartholomew de Agneau, aperitif and digestive. Cointreau, cranberry juice and lime juice. Yeah, this is juice heavy. The martini is not. I have had juice martinis before. They do not like.
I think they
They
wanted
bear
to
little
try to make
resemblance to
something like a
this.
martini, but then they wanted to get closer to something more accessible. Cosmos are quite accessible. I genuinely
I mean, martinis are generally, I think, gonna be simpler than this.
quite enjoy it. It's not necessarily one of my favorites. It wouldn't go into S or A tier, but it is a pretty nice drink. I'm gonna give it a B. I think it deserves a B. Cobalt Velvet. This one should be.
Oh,
amazing.
the Cobalt
Shot of
Velvet.
gin, 1/4 ounce of lime juice.
Let's see that Cobalt. Ve- yeah, Cobalt Velvet. Hold on, actually, Brain Teeny. Let's leave it on there, and then Jill looking good as always. Cobalt. Yeah, the Cobalt Velvet. Black Velvet, which it's like a champagne served on a cup that has a bit of cola left. Yeah, this is one of those drinks that I decided I could probably come up with like an analog in real life. I would not know how to achieve the blue color, but champagne and cola, if you take it literally, if you mix it together, like I would be willing to try it. The bubbly, classy, and burning. Served on a cup, had a bit of cola left. So yeah, so my guess is some kind of, let me go find it. Clear coat. Um Coca-Cola something like Yeah, Coca-Cola clear. None of the typical dark Coke color. White Coke. Yeah. Fun fact: Georgy Zhukov, as in the Soviet field marshal in World War II, really liked Coke, and in order to hide it among vodka and like conceal that he was getting shipments from the capitalist West from direct from Eisenhower, um like he wasn't like he had to smuggle it in. Corroborating sources resemble vodka. Lombok, Soviet occupation zone. Coca-Cola shipments were never stopped. So this is the limited amount of Coke that could be shipped into the Soviet Union. But I think like something like this to achieve that cola flavor combined with I'm not exact like brute. Maybe, or hold on. Brut champagne was created by champagne was noticeably sweeter. The designated brut champagne. What is that? Bollinger. So this is a type. This is the type. This is like whenever Bond isn't drinking like a vodka martini, usually he's having one of these. This is a Bollinger. This is Bollinger. This is usually the like the champagne of choice on screen at least. Um yeah, yeah, the winemaker has used the James Bond film as a marketing device for several decades. Limited edition cuvee, yeah.
So we're probably
But
just
let's
gonna
see
use
what
half
he
a lime.
makes of
2
this.
ounces of prosecco, 2 ounces of voltage soda.
Hold on, prosecco. Yeah, prosecco instead of prosecco instead of this. Having had prosecco, yeah, having prosecco instead of that would serve it well. Let's listen to him.
Shot of gin, quarter ounce of lime.
Shot of gin, quarter ounce of lime
So we're
juice,
probably just gonna use half a lime. 2 ounces of prosecco, 2
2 ounces prosecco,
ounces of voltage soda, which
2 ounces whatever the hell that is.
I wasn't sure what they meant by this until I realized they mean Mountain Dew voltage.
Oh, oh my gosh. That's yeah, I would not be doing that. I would not be doing that. I would be taking like the blue curacao that he mentioned here, the prosecco and like some kind of clear coke and then mixing some variation of clear coke. Crystal Pepsi if excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Crystal Pepsi. If there's clear cola that you can get, then if you like a clear cola, prosecco, and some kind and like a little bit of curacao, that should be in like that. This I don't drink Mountain Dew for a reason, mostly because I'm not a caffeine person. This is not a good idea. I can already tell this is not a good idea.
And then a splash of this involves 2 bubbly ingredients, 3 bubbly ingredients, the
Excuse me,
cola,
I'm
the
sorry.
voltage soda, and the prosecco. So all
Voltage
the
soda and
ingredients
prosecco.
mixing together is the gin and the lime juice.
Off on the side, something about his model. It feels like it was like I guess that's the point because like he's going for like a femboy twink kind of thing. His model does look like it's very feminine. Like if you took away the voice, this could be easily mistaken for a woman for a female model.
Now, I'm gonna need a rock.
Excuse me. It's cold out, so I guess that's why I'm stuffy in the throat. Anyways, hold on. What
Is the gin and the lime juice.
gin and lime? So that's a gimlet.
3 bubbly ingredients, the cola, the voltage soda,
Hold on. He's speaking too low. I have to increase the volume again.
and the prosecco. So all we And then a
I feel
splash
like
of
his voice is
Sprite.
getting
This involves two bubbly ingredients.
his voice is getting progressively like
The cold
quieter.
voltage soda and the prosecco. So all we're gonna be mixing together is the gin and the lime juice.
Gin and lime. So that's a gimlet. Okay, so there's that.
Now I'm gonna need a rocks glass with a rock.
There's the rock.
Strain that into the glass. Ooh, that is. I thought I saw some color there that shouldn't be there. I thought I didn't wash it right, but it's fine. That's actually as intended. So now we're gonna do 2 ounces of voltage soda, and then
Oh jeez.
really pretty color. So this is gonna change the dynamic of this.
I don't like based on taste. Yeah, it might look good, but on taste alone, not a good idea.
Yep, there we go. It turned blue. When you
that is a good looking color, but again, no.
say a splash, usually they just mean one of these.
Splash of
So
Coke.
just like tilt it and let it fall into a glass. Let's see how it tastes at least. The soda overpowers it, unfortunately. And
I did not expect this to be
I
good.
don't mind like highballs where you put a flavorless soda water in, but I do mind when it is like soda plus spirit, because often you're pouring the soda to hide the taste of the spirit, and that's exactly what's happening here. It does need a little bit of sugar too, like some simple syrup to balance out the sourness of everything.
Yeah, this
When you don't have that,
this sounds and looks terrible. That's not how I would make this. Again, my opinion on like a Cobalt Velvet would be like Crystal Pepsi, or like clear Coke, some kind of prosecco, and the curacao liquor, and then that's it. No more. Don't add don't add anything else. No Mountain Dew or whatever like that. No, none of that. So let's put that there.
and I think they wanted the sugar from the soda to like
Oh, hi Perv. Vos debaties en cor avec los pensiers de hun o homme et femme. Yeah, I know that means femboy. Continuez à faire vos affaires de June et femme. Jesus vite et nuit. I don't know how to read French. He's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's Perv, YouTube chat is working correctly in English, so I can you can
carry that, and it doesn't. They
You
had
can
a
drop
good
that.
idea, but I don't think it turned out to be as good as they wanted it to be. So the Cobalt Velvet is a D. It is not an F. It is not a waste of good booze. It is not a waste of money, but it is a not.
You know what? I'm gonna
great
put the chat
drink. Put
here.
some thought into it. You would have to workshop it again.
There we
But
go.
this flavor profile is interesting enough that it's worth building around, and so I would give it a D. I don't think it's a very good drink, but it is an interesting drink. All right. The
Ooh, what's
crevice
this? Is this like the
crazy
piled?
green color to it, and is white rum, melon liqueur. That's probably where it gets green. Midori, lemon juice, lime juice, ginger ale, and a dash of hot sauce. We're gonna go with 1 ounce.
Hold on. What is it?
for white rum,
Is this the suplex?
melon liqueur. That's probably where it gets green.
What is what? Okay. What are we making next?
I don't think it's a very good drink, but it is an interesting drink. All right. The crevice spike.
A crevice spike. Oh, I made that. Yeah, because no one actually orders these. No one actually orders these in game, so it's like really fun giving them out when something. Yeah, that really deep green, color is something I really like. But achieving the sour, manly, and sobering. Powdered Delta and optional Karmatrine. Yeah, the underappreciated drink achievement. Knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold.
It's got a crazy green color to it, and is white rum,
White rum.
melon liqueur,
Melon liqueur. I guess that makes sense.
That's probably where it gets green. Midori. Lemon juice,
lemon juice,
lime juice,
lime juice,
ginger ale,
ginger
and
ale,
a dash of hot sauce.
and a hot sauce. Again, I feel like I would make this something else. I don't know with what, but the hot sauce, no,
We're gonna go
no,
with
that's I don't
one
think
ounce
so.
of our white rum.
Bacardi, a white rum. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Bacardi,
Midori, which is a lot more than I'm used to putting in.
Midori. Hold on, actually, Midori, Midori liqueur. Oh, oh wow, that is very intensely green. Extremely sweet. Midori is not usually taken straight. It is used in a cocktail. Sweet, bright green, green colored liqueur made by Suntory. Actually, instead of the rum, instead okay, it needs to so it needs to be sour. So the lemon and lime juice makes sense. The Midori makes sense. The Midori makes sense. The rum makes sense.
Oh, we might. We might. No, we're not. An ice cube is gonna help this. An ice cube will definitely help this.
That's not as green as
Ounce
India.
of ginger ale. We will try the ginger.
I don't think this is necessary. The Never Tree ginger ale. I don't think this is necessary. Um, I think to keep it like burning and hard. No, the rum does that by itself. You don't need to add anything else in that
But if it
regard.
tastes like it's not gonna matter, then I think we're gonna change it to ginger beer in the future. 1 ounce of that. This could
Speak up, man. Okay, I'm at max volume
use a
now.
rock, but I think this is fine the way it is. Oh right, the dash of hot sauce. I have no idea what
This guy
is.
is far away from his mic. I think that's the problem.
The crevice spice.
A dash of hot sauce. Yeah, I think the hot sauce is kind of gonna
I
ruin
don't
it.
think I've been calling out the names of these drinks, but surprisingly, the hot sauce actually helps it. You don't taste the ginger at all. Like, ginger ale is the wrong move here. If you're looking for ginger flavor, you need ginger beer for this. And
Get like a green soda or something with the Midori. Well, you know what? I'm not a bartender or whatever. I'm not like maybe I'm not
probably
m-
more. Like, I would
maybe I'm
put
not
a full
used
shot
to
2 ounces.
used to weird stuff being in
There is
drinks.
some interesting drink in here somewhere, but it's not. As it is now, it's just not really a well-made cocktail to me. I'm going to give this another D. It's
Yeah,
worth
that
work-
that's not how I would make this. Yeah.
I don't think it's particularly good. Next one, the Fluffy Dream. This is a very interesting color. It's got like that tiki vibe.
Yeah, the fluffy dream. This is like the one of those deep greens.
It does have velvet falernum too. Like that's a staple in a lot of tiki drinks. So more white rum, a splash of blue curacao, half an ounce of melon liqueur. Okay, so this is gonna be a way more balanced. Half an ounce of velvet falernum. Velvet falernum is a very interesting ingredient. Half an ounce of simple syrup.
Okay, what did he say?
Balanced. Half an ounce of velvet falernum. Velvet falernum is a very
Valernum.
half an ounce of
That sounds like I don't know. That sounds like some kind of fantasy thing.
simple syrup. Okay.
I just realized is the brim of his hat on his head and the rest of the hat behind him, or is the hat on his head and we're seeing the brim of the hat forward?
Have 1 ounce of lime juice and 1 ounce of pineapple juice. So this is gonna be tiki. I like it. I like this a lot. I think that this will end up being a much more balanced, much more complete drink. A half ounce of simple syrup.
Simple syrup, okay.
1 ounce of lime juice. So just take my limes and squeeze.
1 ounce of lime.
1 ounce.
Hold on, yeah, fluffy dream. Hold on, oop. Oh no, it's not. It's not loading. Yeah, the fluffy dream. A couple of these will make your tongue feel velvety. More of them, and you'll be sleeping soundly. Yeah, actually, with the because there's a lot of limes inside of it. This kind of looks like actually, hold on. Oh, let me Midori liqueur. Mint jul mint julep. In the ones that I've seen, yeah. In actually, it's not this. It might be a margarita. It might be a margarita instead. Uh, a julep. Um. Oh, one mint julep, bourbon based, bourbon sugar water, and then fresh mint. Not this margarita Mexican cocktail. Maybe I was thinking of a mojito. Of a mojito. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. The like with the visible leaves inside, except probably with like a lime in there instead. White rum. Sure, yeah, this looks like the uh, mojito. Like this kind of looks like I would reuse the Midori with a mojito, with a mojito and making a fluffy dream.
Of
And mojitos are good. I've had mojitos before. Those are real good.
of lime juice. So just take my
Okay, so what is he doing?
for complete drink. A half ounce of simple syrup.
Simple syrup.
Ounce of lime juice. So just take my limes and squeeze. 1 ounce of pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice, huh? Usually that doesn't help. Like, this is supposed to be a soft drink. This is supposed to be like a sour, girly, and soft. That like I get it's supposed to be sour. I would not. I would just like I would pile on the citrus, lemon and lime because pineapple hurts you. Pineapple stings. If like anyone who's had pineapple knows it stings to have to eat it. So making it feel velvety, the like make your tongue feel velvety. More of them, you'll be sleeping soundly. That's not exactly um not exactly fun in that regard. I wouldn't do that.
Ounce of our melon liqueur.
So
Of pineapple juice.
pineapple juice, which I wouldn't.
A half ounce of our melon liqueur.
So he does use the Midori.
A half ounce of velvet falernum.
Velvet Falernum, product of Barbados. The Falernum. It's a syrup liqueur or non-alcoholic syrup from the Caribbean. Is best known for its use in tropical drinks. It contains flavors of ginger, lime, and almond, frequently cloves or allspice. A spicier version of orgeat syrup. Yeah, that would make sense. Velvet Falernum. Yeah, that would.
Very
Adding
excited
this
for
stuff
drink
would.
because this feels like someone who knows a little more about mixology than the other ones.
Huh.
And finally, ounce of rum.
Ounce of rum. That's good.
I think
Well,
this
I
one
mean,
wants
it's not far off from the mojito. Yeah, it's rum, sugar, lime juice, soda water, and mint. Substitute the mint for like fresh limes. I would like make a mojito, add that and the Midori. That would probably get you the look you're looking for. It's gonna be quite hard, but I think it would work.
pour. So I'm gonna get a taller glass and just open forth.
That is an impressive looking drink, though. I will say
That is a cool color.
that is a good color. He's right.
It does sort of follow through. They want us to add like a lime wedge to it. I don't think that's really necessary. I can see.
I mean, if
like
you
some
put limes
delicious
and you
review.
stuff them down good
I
in
just went
there,
over
it
here based on
works.
the taste alone. So this is what I was hoping for, because this highlights the need for simple syrup in so many other of the recipes.
Oh, okay.
And it's very sweet because we're putting a lot of sweet stuff in it. We're putting velvet Falera now, but the simple
Okay.
syrup helps tie it together because all the sour elements from the velvet falernum, from the limes, is what makes this a lot more balanced, a lot more approachable, a lot more. It ties together.
So that's
much
so that's a
better.
good drink.
So this
Good
is a
drink to
really
have.
nice drink. It has that tiki vibe where it's like
It's still like a mojito.
it
It's
is
still
very
like a
much like
mojito.
peach drink. This is a pretty well crafted cocktail. I think that earns it a B. It is a well crafted drink. It is a very nice drink.
There's not an A
It's not
tier
one of the
so
best drinks
far.
I ever had, but it's definitely quite good. The Fringe Weaver, pretty beautiful, old looking drink.
Oh,
with
the Fringe
inside-
Weaver. Yeah, like very intense in what it is. Um, the fr yeah. Let's take a look at like as a reference image. Yeah, 9 karma. So it's ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Like it's like yeah, it looks like almost orange here. What I would do, like if I would replicate the taste properly, um, simple syrup and vodka, just that. It's
with an up glass
just
with a nice pool of orange, and it is going to contain bourbon.
speak up, my guy.
This
Speak
will
up because like my audience can't hear you either.
I think I know what these are for. This will be a cool thing. So we're gonna take one of these sugar cubes and we're
Okay.
gonna place it in the center.
In a martini glass.
So this is a really old school thing that they used to do. So we're gonna soak it with 2 dashes of Angostura bitters.
Of what? A sugar? That's a lot of sugar though. Let's be real. That's a lot of sugar. That's a lot of calories. But all of these have a lot of calories. What is he gonna soak it in?
Thing that they used to do. So we're gonna soak it with 2 dashes of Angostura bitters.
Angostura bitters. Angostura bitters. Um, no, I don't know what he's talking about because there's no way to spell it on screen.
And then crush it with our spoon or a muddler. I have a muddler, so there we go. A nice sugary, spicy paste. So we have this set up. Let's say aside and prepare the rest. So 1/2 ounce of apple juice,
Apple juice.
a 1/4 ounce of vermouth. I'm going with a
Oh,
sweet
vermouth.
and finally some bourbon. It's a pretty complex bourbon, but it's not so complex.
4 Roses. Usually, like I stick to what I know. I stick to what I know when it comes to bourbon, like Wild Turkey, stuff like that. It works.
Be inaccessible. Something you'd be able to appreciate.
Angel's
even
Envy.
as a new mixologist. And something that you'll still like even as you get more experience and learn about.
You know, I know that's like I guess it's probably a sin to like Tennesseans or like and Kentuckians because I frequently mix up bourbon and Tennessee whiskey. Like for example, I really like Jack. I have to remember Jack is not bourbon. Jack is Tennessee whiskey. I think that's the same with Jim Beam. I think that's the same with Jim Beam. Rudy uses bitters a lot. Jim Jim Beam. Yeah, bourbon. Okay, so bourbon is Jim Beam is bourbon, and um, and Jack Daniels is whiskey. So Jim Beam is bourbon. Yeah, Maker's Mark is bourbon. Oh, hold on. Let me go adjust. There we go. Okay. It stopped charging for a second.
Stuff. Shake for about 12 seconds. Stirring that into our coupe, which we
Speak up, man. You're on maximum volume, man. You speak up.
prepared with the Angostura. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a lovely drink. I'm actually a little bit hesitant to put the club soda, but I'm going to follow the recipe. 2 ounces.
I have to lower because he's on max volume and he keeps speaking very low, which not good for watch-alongs.
And the Fringe Reaver.
Fringe Weaver. That does not look like how. Oh, he likes it.
Really good, actually. Ooh, yeah,
That's not how I would. Hold on. So what did he make?
story. So you'll still like even the ounce of
Vermouth and
I think
bourbon.
that you'll still like even as you get more experience and learn about like other stuff. Shake for about 12 seconds.
Strain into a glass.
To our coupe, which we've prepared with the Angostura. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a lovely drink. I'm actually a little bit hesitant to put the club soda, but I'm going to follow the recipe. 2 ounces of club soda to top it.
2 ounces of club soda.
And the Fringe Reaver.
Oh, he did it from a soda stream.
Oh, this is really good, actually. Ooh, yeah, that's really good, actually. This is a banger. This
Okay, so he likes the Fringe Weaver, at least the book version of the Fringe Weaver. Again, 9 Karma, bubbly, classy, and strong. 9 Karma and 1 Adelheid. That's really just, again, my take. If I was being accurate, simple syrup and a lot of vodka.
Like the drink so far,
or just like actually, this could probably be achieved with one of those like. Pippa loves these. Yeah, the old smoky. Like Pippa loves these. The corn whiskey. It's like fake moonshine. You could probably get the same out of one of those. Out of an old smoky.
It's very well. Now, I will say I was right. It does not need the club soda. All the club soda does is thin it out for people who are not into like the bold flavors of like a particularly strong whiskey, a particularly weird vermouth. I would give this an A tier, which I think would make it the first A tier. Yeah, the Fringe Reaver gets an A tier. I genuinely think this is a quite good drink. It is like a couple of steps away from being S tier, genuinely. Alrighty, next up is going to be the Grizzly Temple. Now,
Grizzly Temple.
Spoiler alert, I've tried this before. It's okay. It is...
okay, so the Grizzly Temple. Yeah, based on the Shirley Temple. This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was based on. Bitter, promo, and bland. So, yeah, I can't remember who orders these in game.
It is a very interesting drink. It's vodka.
How long have I been going?
Juice,
Hour 28.
And mint. I love working with mint. I was very curious about this recipe already, so I wanted to give it a go.
I might have to do a part 2 of this at some point.
Let's remind myself how good it was. So it needed a shaker, right? Yeah.
Grizzly Temple.
First things first. Get our shakers ready and squeeze in our lime.
Okay, lime.
1 ounce of vodka.
Tito's vodka. Okay, not my choice, but you know.
Of creme de menthe.
Of what the hell is that? Green mint. Menthe. Mint liqueur. Drillade mint liqueur. That is very intensely green.
15 seconds.
That is very intensely green. Into a martini glass. That is
a beautiful color, honestly.
Yeah, that is a nice color.
But that's what the ginger beer is going.
Speak up so my audience can hear you. Oh, ginger beer.
There we go. What a beautiful wash line now. That is picture perfect. That
Okay.
is right where I want it to be. Whenever you garnish with fresh mint, you do need to give it a nice slap. Give it a nice clap to release its oils. It can release its oils, and then when you drink from it, you want to
Yeah,
drink.
that looks like it looks like absinthe, even though it contains no absinthe. Um he used vodka, lime, vodka, mint, club soda, and
From the
mint.
minty side, so that your nose gets pressed into the mint and you can enjoy that smell as you sip from it. So it's not bad. It's I do enjoy this drink. I do love me a minty drink. One of my proudest inventions is a drink I made for Made Mint. Both of them.
Oh, he made something for mint for Mint Fantôme.
I genuinely think it's quite good. I think this gets a B from me. It is a very nice drink. It does taste quite good.
So B and up, B and up are good.
It's a pretty good drink, all considered. The next drink is
Huh.
going to be the Gut Punch.
I
which is-
have my own idea of a recipe for this one. Um, hold on, give me a second because I have it in my own channel. Um, where is that? Let me go find it. Let me go find it. Um, uh, the where is that? Come on, I have to find it somewhere. It's the the Burt Reynolds shot. Yeah, the Burt Reynolds shot is my idea. Like the way it came so close to the to that idea in general. Hold on. Um. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to search this up for a second. The Burt Reynolds shot. Where is that? The trivet recipes. Yeah, it's the yeah, this hold on. A short order cook, the littlest crumb. Butterscotch schnapps and spiced rum. Hold on. Short order cook. Trivet recipes, Burt Reynolds shot. Yeah, this lady made it before. Hold on. Let me go show this off because this might be what a gut punch is like. Butterscotch schnapps and spiced rum. Butterscotch Burt Reynolds shot, sweet with a kick, spicy rum. So spiced rum. What is the issue? Is hold on. Let me go find it. This I think it was one of a sweet and smooth profile. Okay, so that's not exactly what we were looking for. It's not going to generate that intense flavor. So let's hear this version
Very interesting direction. So
because it's interesting because the gut punch is it's the cheapest drink on the menu in game. Gut punch punch made of innards. Describe what you feel after drinking. Yeah, the intensity, the gut punch. Um, Jamie's favorite, the cheapest drink. Yeah, okay.
it's going to be 1 ounce orange juice and 1 ounce whiskey. 2 ounces of whiskey.
I feel like they're going for visual profile rather than taste.
1 ounce
Because
orange
is the orange juice really necessary?
juice. Now 1 ounce.
I do like that he's using Florida Natural though.
Whiskey. And then we're just gonna give this a good hard shake.
This is implied that, like, because of its size, it's so cheap. This feels like it feels like it's only supposed to be a shot.
Color. It's a little bit of a strange color, but that's the right color. And then
like
finally we top
it's not intense enough in my opinion. Optional Karmatron, 5 bronze and extract, like ginger, bitter, manly, and strong. Something like I guess Fireball whiskey plus ginger, plus like some kind of ginger. That would be
ounces of tonic water. Honestly, whenever something
some kind of ginger water or like very intense ginger water.
asks you to top it, I would just top until the top of the wash line so that the wash line is at the top of the cup. But like I'm gonna follow the directions to the T. So, like I really want to make sure it's their recipes so that I'm
Yo, hi. Oh wow, hi, Demonstrous. It's an honor to have you in here. Glad. Sorry that this is a rather like humdrum stream for you to tune into, but I am very happy to see you here. Very happy to see you here. Yeah, today I'm learning more about alcohol.
and there we go.
And this is about Valhalla. Watching someone else, reacting to someone else, Nanatsu Sakotoku. He's making this stuff from this game that I played called Valhalla. Very interested in a lot of it is bartending related, so I'm trying to learn as much as I can from here, and I guess provide my own take on a lot of stuff.
Gut punch.
Wait, really me? We are free. Perv got his name changed. Mail on stream. You've got like this chat is all male. It's a mail on stream watching another mail on stream. So so that's
Named such because it's presumably
That's-
very strong.
very.
It is a gut punch.
Is
because
it?
It's bad. Oh boy.
Oh, he doesn't like it. I mean, again, I would have probably chosen different ingredients for that. I've never had Fireball whiskey, but I feel like that would be the really logical choice for a drink called the Gut Punch that looks like this. Fireball plus ginger.
Wait, this is really bad.
That would be a gut
Holy
punch.
crap. I can't
Hi,
exaggerate
Demonstrous.
how bad
Just
this
wanted to
is.
drop by. You're totally fine, Felix.
This is
Nice to see you, man. It's great, big honor to see you here. I'm glad you could drop by.
F tier. This is just a bad drink. It's
Oh,
not even
he really doesn't like it.
trying to be a good drink. It was just so
I mean, in theory, what was the ingredients again? What was the
We're just
ingredients
gonna give
again?
this a good order.
Hold on, there's a lot of people downstairs, so I have to talk over that.
That's the right cup.
What exactly was he making? He was orange juice,
Orange juice. Now 1 ounce of this whiskey.
and whiskey.
And we're just gonna give this a good hard shake. How
I
bad
mean,
this is.
whiskey neat already provides enough for the gut punch, so I always assumed it to be just like a shot of whiskey.
Okay, yeah, it's this one. This is that. Strong.
Oh,
It
hello,
is a good
Baraba.
punch because it's bad. Oh, boy,
Because he
this
does,
is
yeah, he
really,
doesn't
really
like it.
bad. Holy crap! I can't exaggerate how bad this.
This is like, yeah, it's mail on stream to the power of 4 because you've got,
Clearly F.
or to the power of 3 because we've got the all male chat, we've got me, and we've got him
Sort of like what feels strong here.
cubed.
So the Mars Blast. It's a very interesting drink. Another orange drink because it contains orange juice, as you can see. And so
Oh, the
this-
Mars Blast. Okay, so he's making so he's making the Mars Blast. This one is yeah, it's very orange. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet, all blended. Yeah, this is one of the blended ones. Spicy, manly, and strong. Let's see what they come up with
This is
because
going to contain 2 ounces of tequila,
tequila,
1 ounce of lemon juice, 3
One-
ounces of orange juice,
one
2
of,
bitters, a quarter teaspoon of hot sauce, and more
dang, am I at East-Lev already? No, but thank you, Felix. Always want to drop by and support my ooms when I can. Thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot.
tonic water. Given how the last one went, I won't lie, I'm not particularly thrilled about this one.
Also, I do apologize because the guy I'm watching, Nanatsu is speaking very low. So I can't so my apologies if you can't hear him because he is explaining the process of what he does here.
3 ounces of orange juice.
So he's making lime, orange, lime juice, lemon juice, orange
Two
juice,
dashes of Angostura bitters.
Angostura aromatic bitters. That's what it looks like. Ang- Angostura bitters. That's what he was talking about. I think Rooney might have like I know Rooney mentions bitters a lot, but this specific one I've never heard of. I herbal alcoholic preparation, Angostura bark. Huh. Gentian. This is the funny part is because Gentian is the name of the female protagonist of Girls Frontline. If you know the female commander in GFL 1 and GFL 2, her name is Gentian. So I guess it's funny, hearing the name in reference to the plant that it's based on.
Say a quarter teaspoon of hot sauce.
I am a teetotaler, so I don't drink alcohol, so I have no idea how any of this works. It is complex. Much like all respect to you if you don't like alcohol. I respect that. I grew up like watching my dad drink and thinking I probably won't drink, but then again, here I am now at my age drinking quite a bit. To me, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a virgin cocktail or just like if you're going non-alcoholic, but to me at least, there's a lot of interesting flavor profiles that can't be achieved without alcohol. You kind of have to have some level of fermentation, but I drink for the taste, not to get drunk, even if it is a nice side effect lightly.
I'm just gonna put so
It's not a pleasant feeling being drunk, but to me it's worth the drink.
one dash would be enough. 2 ounces of tequila.
So yeah, so he's using it very conservatively here.
I'm gonna have to open this one up.
What is
Hot sauce in
what is he adding? So that's the oh that's hot. Okay.
Quarter teaspoon of hot sauce. I'm just
Oh my gosh, why is again, I will never understand why people put hot sauce in drinks
ounces of
or why they think it's
1.5.
hold on. Okay,
This
so
one went. I won't lie, I'm not particularly thrilled about this one.
let's restart from the beginning. Lemon, that's a lemon.
3 ounces of orange juice.
That's orange juice
3. 2 dashes of Angostura bitter.
and 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Yeah, he's using that very
They say a
very
quarter
conservatively.
teaspoon of hot sauce. I'm just gonna put so
I don't like that. I don't like I don't like I don't like that.
seems like 1 dash would be enough.
The Mars Blast, spicy, manly, and strong. Yeah, but like, is there a way to achieve spicy without using literal hot sauce?
2 ounces of tequila.
Tequila. I've never had tequila neat. I know there are some Mexicans in my chat who pop up from time to time. I've never had tequila neat. And from the stories that I hear about like guys who go down and drink tequila shots, I don't envy it. Hold on. Pina colada. Uh, Pina colada, rum, coconut, and pineapple. So that's rum. That's not yeah, rum, coconut, and pineapple. So that's not I've had these. This is like I know it's Puerto Rican or Puerto Riqueño or whatever. This is like the this feels like like the drink of Florida. Besides something like the Cuba Libre or the Mojito, which are Cuban by nature, this feels like this is served everywhere in Florida. So and it is very nice. It's extremely sweet and light. Like if you're a teetotaler, like I've been drinking virgin versions of these since I was a kid, and they're very light. They're very I'm not a big pineapple guy, but I will recommend these because they're very nice to you. The Puerto Rican pirate Roberto Cofresi, to boost the morale of his crew, gave them a beverage or cocktail that contained coconut. Hmm. So that I was thinking, yeah. So no, this does not contain tequila. Okay.
Open this one up.
You have Capipis in chat. Yeah. Well, of course I know him. He's me.
It's not as weird as you think, except also like this cookbook, this recipe book, asks for hot sauce in a lot of drinks, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm not sure why
And then, of
either.
course, we're adding everything but the tonic water because you shouldn't put carbonated things in a shaker.
Okay.
A nice hard.
Something that I tried is what if you put the carbonation or the carbonated drink at the bottom, which allows it to flow through the rest of them
Shake.
instead of leaving it at the top, because you're kind of like leaving it as a layer if you don't mix it. But I guess he knows more than me, so I'll listen to him. Understandable.
It wants the ice. It wants the ice.
That is quite a bit of
I would
ice.
say this is an open pour. Mars Blast.
Mars Blast.
This is like the weirdest tequila sunrise you've ever had. Because
Hold on. Hold on. Just another tequila sunrise. I have a story about this. So, oh, the Arizona Biltmore, huh? By Gene Solis in the 1930s, 1920s. Cocktail is named after its appearance when served. Tequila Sunrise, tequila, orange juice, and grenadine, which is very similar to this. This has a funny name, but I consider it very worthwhile. Well, hopefully I don't get like, hopefully I don't have to censor that. Sex on the Beach. This, yeah, vodka, peach schnapps, orange juice, and cranberry juice. It's very similar to the Tequila Sunrise. Yeah, but I have tried to make a variation of this in spectacularly bad fashion. Hold on, let me go find it because I have a story to tell. I have a story to tell when it comes to like Tequila Sunrise esque things. Give me a second. Sorry, my parents are watching a movie downstairs. There we go. This incident. Okay. I have this is something I made because I don't have the actual ingredients for a tequila sunrise or a sex on the beach. This is the seaside defloration. 2 parts vodka, 2 parts peach whiskey. Hopefully this didn't dox me or whatever. Peach whiskey, 4 parts orange juice, and and 5 parts raspberry soda. I managed to make a half version of this, which was probably the smarter thing to do, because I'm a lightweight. Despite me having an interest in alcohol, I am very much a lightweight. I get a little bit buzzed after wine. So I have to having a one drink per day is probably the more responsible thing to do. Um 2 parts vodka. I think in my substitution, I think because I was just working off of whatever filled the glass. 1 part vodka, 1 part peach whiskey, 2 parts orange juice, and 3 parts raspberry soda. So that would be that in a reasonable sense. So this is this is the one I made, and I will say this was very pleasant. I very much enjoyed drinking this. However, a midnight midsummer meal eat and drink by a Filipino boy knee deep in white boy summer. I very much enjoyed this. This was a sandwich. This was some it's like hush puppies that I had with it. There was an incident. There was there was a resulting incident that came from this. And this was a harsh reminder of what happens to me. I threw up on like the night before I had to stream. I threw up because of this. This was the last time I've ever felt like I was lying on like a little beanbag that I have because I didn't want to like get my bed dirty. I was like my heart was racing ever since I've had heart problems before. I've had to go to the hospital because of like irregular tachycardia. I went to the hospital for it. It was as bad as that. That night I didn't have alcohol. This night I did. And well, my heart rate calmed down pretty soon after I threw up. I I vomited into my office wastebasket because that was the only thing I had, and then I had to eat again because I threw up all that nice sandwich that I had. All that this lovely sandwich and the hush puppies and all that. That it voided my body. But I would make this again and drink it more responsibly. That's what I would do.
Tequila plus orange juice
You're
is already a
invited.
thing. This is a
You're
tequila
invited to
sunrise with
White
some
Boy
of
Summer, good Pinoy. I'm honored that you could that it is, but it certainly doesn't feel like White Boy Summer outside right now. But yeah, this is why like you have to respect the teetotalers because I at least avoid doing that.
bite to make more complex and fries you've ever had.
So
Because
this is
this is like the weirdest tequila sunrise you've ever had. Because tequila plus orange juice is already a thing.
tequila
This
plus
is a
orange
tequila
juice and
sunrise that
then
someone tried to
grenadine
make
syrup.
more complex and failed at. The fact that Angostura bitters does not work in this drink and in
Oh,
fact takes away from this drink is
oh, it does.
kind of a bad thing. I
He's
don't
probably gonna put
mind
it in
drinking
C tier.
half, but like also I don't feel like it's heading in any good directions. When I look at it that way, I don't hate the attempt. I just think they went in a completely wrong way to do that. Let
Oh,
alone the fact that once again it needed simple syrup. If you add like an ounce of simple syrup to this drink, it becomes infinitely better. If
okay.
you
So
add an
he,
ounce of simple
so
syrup,
so
it like
it needs more
balances out
sugar with
all
it.
those bitter and sour flavors. Okay, next one
I do hate
is
that he's like
Mercury Blast.
he's making full portions of these and not drinking all of it because we have a limited supply of alcohol in the house, so like so having it I guess for if you're serious about being into alcohol, it wouldn't be as much of a problem. But usually, like, I feel bad about wasting food and I feel bad about wasting a drink.
Oh
So
boy.
I guess that gets on my nerves.
So very interesting blue color,
Mars
but
Blast.
that
Oh,
blue is
this is a Moon
they come
Blast?
from blue curacao, which I've talked about before. It's not particularly high.
Oh, Mercury Blast. Okay. I think. No, it's hyper. No, it's Hyperborean over here. Mercury. Mercury Blast. Okay, so trying to remember what that looks like. Ooh, it's a very intense blue. Sour, classy, and burning. No thermometer was harmed in the creation of this drink. All on the rocks and blended. So, all on the rocks and blended, they would be they like a vet like where's that? Like a vesper. Like a vesper. The idea would be shake it very well until it's ice cold. So there would be ice in the glass, there would be ice in the shaker. He would be shaking it until the ice melts, and but by melting the ice has sucked out all of the heat from the rest of the drink, which makes it very cold.
Wow.
Ironic that it's called a mercury blast because this is bound to be like ironic that it's considered burning or like the whole like heat thing because this drink would be very, very cold.
The ingredient. The only cinnamon whiskey I have right now is
Okay, so
Fireball, which I I kind of
this does
roasted
not look like it would have Fireball in it.
last week because I did not think it was very good. I think it's very flat. It is a bite of cinnamon with a little bit of like weird whiskey-ish flavor.
cinnamon and
Said 75 ounces of lemon, so I'm
75 ounces of
gonna
lemon.
go with half a lemon and squeeze the heck out of it. Try to get as much lemon out of this as possible. And then we just shake that.
The blue curacao. Is it different from Baja Blast? Is it different from Baja Blast? Um, I've never had Baja Blast. I actually used to go to. Uh, I used to go to I used to go to Taco Bell for some time. I never ordered it because I'm not a caffeine person. I'm not a not big on caffeine. So I've never I've heard stories of Baja Blast, but I've never ended up or I've never tasted it before. I feel it. Hi, hero. Drinking is bad. This is, but we're learning. This is educational.
And apparently
Okay, so what is he doing
75
here?
ounces of lemon, so I'm gonna go
Fireball,
with half a lemon and
curacao,
squeeze
and
the heck
lemon.
out of it. Try to get as much lemon out of this as possible. And then we just shake that.
And shake. The thing is like I would put like
With ice, probably just gonna
yeah,
give it
shake with ice. Blended
fills a double shot glass.
fills a double shot glass.
So
Bro used to go to Taco Bell for some time. Bro never ordered it. Bro's not big on caffeine. Bro has never tasted it before. You're Floridian and haven't had Baja Blast. Shame. I don't like Mountain Dew. I don't like Mountain Dew. Oh, hold on. Baja Blast, lime flavored variant. Okay, if I drank Mountain Dew, I would probably like it. I think I've had it before, and I didn't care for it, but yeah, created for Taco Bell. This is an outrage. I am leaving, JK.
we have the closest thing.
That is a very intense. That is very intense blue.
Curacao.
It's supposed to be in a highball.
Mercury Blast. We had Mars Blast before, and now we have Mercury.
Mars Blast, Moon Blast, Mercury Blast. Yeah. More.
That fireball is not good stuff. It's not.
He doesn't like the fireball.
It's just. There's really nothing to this drink, really.
Oh, so he
that
doesn't
brings
like
that
it.
D tier.
It looks more. It's supposed to be like almost turquoise. It looks more green than the intense blue, royal blue that is the Mercury Blast
That fireball is
of the
not good
game.
stuff. It's not undrinkable. It's just. There's really nothing to this drink, really. I think that earns that D tier. It's not an F. It's not a pure failure because it's like it is
Not
obviously
a real
like-
gamer. Why? Because I play COD now. Should I? Next time I play COD, I should have like a big gulp of like of 7-Eleven Mountain Dew, whatever. That's probably gonna kill me.
That demands better whiskey. So we had Mars Blast, we had Mercury Blast, and now
Mercury
we have
Blast.
Moon Blast.
Hey,
Yeah,
Moon
it's
Blast. Yeah, it's red. No relation to the Hadron Cannon on the moon. Hadron Cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Yeah, I think the interesting part about the moon itself in Valhalla is that it kind of looks like if you've seen the cutscenes in the game, it kind of looks like the moon from Cowboy Bebop, as in like some kind of disaster broke the moon apart and like it's permanently broken in the sky. So I guess that plus humanity has a base there is a really interesting concept. Sweet, girly, and happy. Many of Say's preferences. Yes, Say the pretty tomboy. Yes, say love. Say love. We got her ending. Well, we got her ending the last time we played Valhalla. Oh, Asagiri. I forgot that's her last name. Say love.
It's in red color and it's got a lot of ingredients here. So we got white rum, blue
What?
curacao,
White rum, blue curacao,
syrup, pomegranate juice.
pomegranate, blue curacao in a pink drink. Blue curacao in a pink drink. I'm not sure what they're going for there.
Here. So we got white rum, blue
White
curacao,
rum, blue
simple
curacao,
syrup,
simple syrup.
pomegranate juice,
Pomegranate juice. Yeah, pomegranate or grenadine works here because it's pink.
pineapple juice,
Pineapple juice, that makes sense.
club soda.
And club soda, that makes sense. The Curacao doesn't make
So
sense.
this might taste like a weird sort of tiki
Gosh,
drink,
Florida and
but I'm
Taco Bell
actually
bringing
really
me
excited
back.
for this one. The irony is that this
There was like, hopefully this doesn't dox me or whatever. There was like, eventually stopped going to Taco Bell for one, gave me stomach problems, and two, there was an authentic Mexican place not far from there. So I decided to just get my tacos and stuff, like in my quesadillas and stuff from there instead.
this one asks for simple syrup, and then for once it's one that doesn't need it, because like pineapple juice and pomegranate juice are sweet enough that they can substitute.
Oh, he's got it from Dole.
Like if you're relying on other spirits to do that, it's too strong to basically be able to.
Hold on, what's his explanation?
Because one asked for a tiki drink, I'm soda. So this might taste like a weird sort of tiki drink.
Tiki
I'm
drink.
kinda excited for this one. The irony is that this one asks for simple syrup, and then for once it's one that doesn't need it, because like pineapple juice and pomegranate juice are sweet enough that they can substitute the sugar content.
Pineapple juice and pomegranate juice are sweet enough that they can simple. Oh, no need for the simple sugar either.
Whereas
But the thing is, it's supposed to be very sweet. Again, a sweet, girly, and happy. Say drinks this a lot.
if you're relying
I think, if I remember, no, Dorothy prefers the Blue Fairy, which we've mentioned before, but I think this would be I've served this to Dorothy before.
on other spirits to do that, it's too strong to basically be able to mask any of that. We finally have simple syrup, except that now it doesn't necessarily matter. 1 ounce of simple syrup.
1 ounce of simple syrup.
2-to-1 is what I use. I don't know what they use, but
So 2-to-1 ratio of sugar to water. I've never like. I'm not a high. I am ultra amateur. I've made mixed drinks before. I like the lengths like mixology enthusiasts and like bartending enthusiasts go to like fit their preferences really go like is really impressive. Rooney has her own recipe for simple syrup. Nanatsu here, this guy has his own recipe for simple syrup. I've never seen it in a store, so it might be some esoteric thing that bartenders need to have on hand.
2-to-1 for reasons I want to explain in a video one day. That is a very
Please speak up, my guy. I really like again. I'm liking this guy's content so far. I do wish he would speak up a lot more.
immense amount of juice. 1 ounce of
Pineapple juice. Pomegranate juice. I've had palm before. I've had palm. I think he might be using palm. Yeah, palm. Like, let's see if I can show that. Yeah, palm brand. I've like yeah, palm wonderful. This stuff. I've had this stuff before. Palm wonderful. This is not alcohol. This is pomegranate juice. I've had it before, and like honestly, it's not so bad. I like drinking it with like certain food, but this like the palm wonderful, yeah. Like you get tired of it after a while. In my opinion, you get tired of it after a while, so I stopped drinking it.
And finally, an ounce and a half
Oh, Bacardi?
of white rum.
Bacardi, yeah. Not related to this. I have a big stream on the A-26 Invader, like one of my favorite planes from World War II and after. Fun fact, like which I mentioned there, and I like mentioned it a lot. Bacardi, as in like the guy that ran Bacardi, bought an A-26 Invader bomber, and then planned to use it to bomb Cuba, but he was stopped by the FBI and the State Department before it could get any further. He was buying a surplus one off the market. I think this was in like the 1960s, the late 60s or early 70s, and that's why I consider Bacardi to be like one of the most based alcohol companies ever made, because they decided to buy a bomber and bomb someone over the it's insane, man. It's insane. Like I have a whole thing on it, but it's like it's an insane tidbit about the company that is just like
Really give
honestly
it
very
a
impressive.
nice, like 12-second shake.
Anyways, got a jet. Happy I could stop boy though. Later, Felix. Thank you, Demonstrous. Pleasure having you here. Let's see.
Moonblast.
That is not. Again, a moonblast is supposed to be pink. It's supposed to be pink with a white bottom. This looks like Coke. This looks. What is this? I guess they're trying to recreate the flavor profile more than the color.
Yeah, that's quite good actually.
Oh, he likes it.
This time,
It looks nothing like the version in the game.
the simple syrup is the problem. The simple syrup is the problem in the other way. It didn't need it. It is very cloyingly sweet. It is overly sweet. You also don't need the club soda. The club soda thins it out too much. You do get a nice hit of the rum. Now,
It's been-
it is a stronger rum.
It's been
and
2 hours,
I
5
feel
minutes.
like
I've been watching a 1 hour video from this guy.
they wanted white rum so that it can have this gorgeous color. I mean, you can't see it due to the white ice, but if we use better ice, it'd be a really beautiful red color.
Yeah, I'm glad that I do have a good ice machine that lets me make like a clear ice from that.
Because of the ways that they took away from it. It is quite good. Okay.
Okay,
It is a pretty good drink. I'm gonna give it a B. Okay.
B.
So the next one is the Piano Man. A little bit of
hey, the piano man.
spoilers. We're gonna have the Piano Man and the Piano Woman.
Yeah, because those are very similar. Piano, the piano man and the piano woman. I think yeah, the piano man is the first drink that you ever make in this game, which is like it's the you make it for Gil. You make it for Gil just to make sure that you're like sane. To Adelheid, yeah, it's complicated enough to yeah, yeah. It's a song titled Piano Man by Billy Joel. Yeah, yeah. Sing us a song for the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. This drink was created in honor of a friend. The creator had made this drink in appreciation of the recently deceased friend. Yeah, the because one of them was a piano player. Stella will ask for this drink in this trivial manner on her first visit. This drink does not represent the opinions of the bar pianist union or its associates. It's complicated, but it's enough that Dorothy's favorite and usual drink. That's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the Blue Fairy. From what I remember, the piano maybe it's because I've been serving her wrong, but maybe that's why I didn't get her ending. I always get her a Blue Fairy. I always get Dorothy a Blue Fairy. True, yeah. I always get her a Blue Fairy or a Sugar Rush. I never get her a Piano Woman, so maybe that's why I've never gotten her ending. Piano Man. Okay, the Bar Pianist Union or its associates.
And the difference apparently is that the Piano Man is stronger, it has more like intense ingredients, whereas the Piano Woman is gonna be mellower. So
So yeah, sour promo and strong, sweet promo happy. So yeah, it is a different vibe despite using in-game very similar ingredient. It's different amounts of the same ingredient.
think I'm gonna like the Piano Woman more because I think they're gonna balance it better. Given
And that I remember Deal and Deal and his owner. It's Deal. Yeah, Deal and his owner, Betty. Deal and Betty. Um, Deal and Betty. The lesbian and her bucket of scrap, as her the lesbian and her clanker. She calls him a pile of scrap or a bucket of scrap, which, but I guess like she Mr. Corgi Lover. Yeah, he gets the piano woman. She where is she? she gets the piano man, is from what I remember in their ending of the in not in their ending, they don't have an ending, but in their like the last time they show up to the bar, he gets like Deal gets the piano woman and she gets the piano man. I
Given
bit
the
my
nature
tongue.
of everything we've
Oops.
gotten so far. The Piano Man. So it's a very, very cool, like blue drink, and it has tequila,
It's, yeah,
blue
it's almost
curacao, violet
turquoise.
liqueur, simple syrup, lime juice, and water. The water's an interesting one, but we'll see.
Okay,
I
so
think
let's see
you
what they make
topped
of
it
it.
with water, so I don't think you added to the shaker, but let me check that real fast. Oh no, you do add the water. I'm tempted to skip it because the whole point of shaking is diluted. While you're shaking, the ice slightly melts. You're already
Okay, yeah.
adding water.
Like a fun fact about that, like it melting. Um, if you stir a martini, then the ice won't melt. If you shake it, then it will. This is like and diluting the gin. That's the thing about vodka martinis. I learned this in like sometime else about the like learning about the Vesper Martini is about James Bond's like Vesper Martini and why he orders a vodka martini. Like at least a theory as to why and why he orders it shaken, not stirred. Shaken, the stirred melts the stirred doesn't melt the ice as much. Shaken will because it's distributing the heat around and like breaking it into smaller pieces, which means the heat can like dissipate faster. That will end if it's a gin martini and you shake it, it bruises the gin, which means that it dilutes the like shaking a drink will dilute it. Shaking it, I mean, with ice or like crushed ice will dilute it to the point where like the alcohol is reduced and like the effect is lesser. Which to me I like because it reduces the strength of the drink, and I like my drinks easier to drink, softer to drink in that regard, which is why I always have like my dad drinks his whiskey on the rocks. My dad drinks his whiskey neat. I drink it on the rocks because I prefer it a little bit diluted because I know I'm a lightweight and I know I can't handle it all at once. Sound a little fruity for a sec. I had to step out for a bit. What I miss? Not much. I'm just rambling about bruising gin and the like shaken versus stirred martinis.
Water when you shake with ice. Half an ounce
And he's explaining that
of
there.
simple syrup.
Simple syrup.
1 ounce of lime juice.
I wish he would speak up more because again, he is at max volume and again, like you can barely hear him. Okay, so what did he put
Half
in?
an ounce of simple syrup.
Simple syrup,
1 ounce of lime juice.
lime juice,
Quarter ounce of
quarter
blue
ounce,
curacao.
blue curacao.
We should be
He didn't fill it all the way.
1 1/4 ounce of tequila. That is
One and a qu-
very specific.
1 1/4 of tequila. That is, yeah, that is very specific.
Finally, 2 ounces of water because they call for that. So I'm gonna follow
2
that.
ounces of water
Again, I feel like it's pointless, but
because it's gonna be diluted already.
see
But
where they're going with it. Give it a good shake.
I feel like the Piano Man was kind of like gonna end up being like an alternative to say. I'm sorry if you're hearing stuff from downstairs. It feels like an alternative to the martini. To a real life martini, not the in-game brandtini, but it's easy to
The glass that they used
I always
in
associated
the
both a piano man
image
and
looked
woman
like
with
a
the martini.
Glen
Oh, that's a
Cairn is meant for
snifter.
tasting. Image looked like a Glen. The glass that they used in the image looked like a Glencairn.
A, gl- a, g-
Glencairn is meant for taste.
a Glencairn. Hold on. Um, Glencairn. Yeah, Glencairn glass. Yeah, that's a whiskey. I know this as a whiskey snifter. Um, hold on. S- Yeah, this. I know this as like as a whiskey. Like this is a whiskey snifter. So having this be the like the way you would pour in a cocktail is gonna be very odd. But yeah, this looks more like a wine glass. You would pour this into a wine glass, and it's got that decorative key on it.
tasting. It's not really meant for pouring cocktails. You're not
Yeah, it's
really
not meant for
to drink
cocktails.
from this, but I'm trying to stick to as accurate of the glassware as possible.
This looks like, yeah, it would more like be a wine glass. This would be poured into a wine glass. That is very intense bluing. That is bluer than a Colt Mark IV.
It helped with the wash line at the very least. The Piano Man. That is a margarita.
It's just a margarita. Sex on the Beach, Angostura Bitters, Prosecco, Cosmopolitan. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. No, 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 no. A skinny margarita. These are good though. These are unironically. I get that these are like kind of gay, kind of effeminate, because women like margaritas, but they're they taste good to me. To me, they taste good, especially like the salt on the line. The brandy daisy. Yeah, that's Kilo triple second lime juice. Hold on, let's see what he says about it.
Not put the creme de violet in. I forgot to put the violet liqueur in.
Oh,
We can add it after the fact. It's just not going to be as well mixed as we want it to be.
okay.
Ooh,
Oh.
my god.
Oh wow, that is very dark. That's like an oily blue.
Look at the way it's affected the color. That is so
That
cool.
that is
Holy
oily.
moly.
That is
Wait a
oily.
minute, that's so cool actually. Look at that now.
That is, oh wow.
Wow.
That is one hell of a color.
Okay, that's a cool color. Let's see how this tastes. It tastes good, but this takes the over. So what they
A
have
margarita with vermouth. Well, he mistook it for a margarita when he first tequila triple second lime juice. What did he make this with again?
announced,
What did,
but your shaking is diluted. While you're
1
ounce ice, half an ounce of simple syrup,
simple syrup, lime juice,
an ounce of blue curacao,
blue curacao.
1 1/4 ounce of tequila.
Oh, so tequila. Yeah, so it would make sense that that it would taste like it tastes like a margarita.
with the violet liquor. That's so cool actually. Okay, that's a cool color. Let's see how this tastes. It tastes good, but this takes the over. So what they have made is a watered down margarita, and I mean
A watered down margarita.
literally watered down because they added water to it. But then
So he would take out the water.
you add the creme de violet, which is a good liqueur. It really does taste good, but it overpowers it. It needed less creme de violet. This
Needs
is so
less
close
creme de
to a good drink.
creme de violet
The
vermouth.
ingredients that are here are good. It's not my favorite, but it's gonna be someone's favorite. And that is exactly how I define a C. So
I would try it.
similar sort of
That is how-
I define a C.
Yeah. So not the not the Bleeding Jane, not the Bloody Mary knockoff, none of that. But all the stuff above would be probably be
Similar
good.
sort of blue color, but the ingredients are actually substantially different. Well, not substantially, slightly different. It's going to be a 3/4 ounce pour of dark rum, half an ounce of blue curacao.
Wait,
half
hold
an ounce
on. What
of
did he say?
Slightly different.
Slightly
It's going
different.
to be a 3/4 ounce pour of dark rum,
Dark rum.
half an ounce of blue curacao,
Blue
half an ounce
curacao.
of the violet liqueur again,
Violet
3/4
liqueur.
ounce of simple syrup,
Simple
half an
syrup.
ounce of lime juice,
Lime juice. So
and
lime.
an ounce of tonic water.
Tonic water again. Okay.
Some people would
Speak
call
up,
it
my guy.
bleach.
Nanatsu, you gotta speak up, my man.
Simple syrup because that should be the normal.
Simple
Colors
syrup.
with the blue curacao and this violet liqueur is
Blue curacao.
spectacularly
Hold on, how-
powerful. I've
We got
been
like
getting into
around
some
15
different
minutes.
things with Violet liquor, and I already have a good idea. 3/4 ounce of rum. Give it a shake.
This is probably gonna become a series at this point because this is like this one video is taking so long that all the other ones,
Bad wash line, but that's
all
my
the
fault.
other ones are gonna take a while.
The violet liqueur turns everything super beautiful. The piano woman.
Actually, let's we'll check out her in a second.
That is so significantly different from the piano man, and it's ironic that they say that's only different.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
my
that's
fault
in
for picking the wrong glass.
that should be in a wine glass because it's supposed to be in a wine glass.
Just the violet liqueur turns everything super beautiful. The piano woman. That is so significantly different from the piano man.
Oh,
And it's ironic that they say that the piano man has the stronger ingredients because this is so much stronger. Maybe because of the rum I use, because I'm using like a very high quality rum.
huh.
This is a good drink. This is unironically a very lovely drink. It
Oh, he
has
likes the piano woman.
potential to be an excellent drink.
The pretty
So
woman.
yeah, happily give this an A. Happily give this an A.
Oh, another
I
A.
realized when prepping for this, give this an A. Happily give this an A. I realized when prepping
Oh,
for
he's
this
finally
stream
speaking up
that
again.
A lot of these are gonna end up involving vodka, so it's gonna be
Okay,
carried
he's finally
a lot
talking.
by the other
Talking
flavors
loudly.
within the
He
drink.
fixed his
It's
mic.
gonna be relying on that. I'm not sure how good these are gonna turn out. They should turn out fine given that it's vodka, and all vodka does is add firepower. It doesn't really add flavor, it adds firepower. For
Oh.
instance, this one, the pile driver.
I
is
mean, I have. Oh, he's making the pile driver. He's probably gonna make the suplex next. Thing is, with what little I have added of vodka, what little I've tasted of vodka neat actually works really well because of its a very slight sweetness. I only had a little bit of a sip, but I would probably try it sometime else because there's a scene of like from Tomorrow Never Dies of Pierce Brosnan drinking of Pierce Brosnan drinking a of vodka neat, which I always thought was like a little bit crazy. I would rather have bourbon or some kind of whiskey, but whatever. He does what he does.
vodka, triple sec, orange juice, and
It is getting
bitters.
very late though.
This is a weird drink. Not necessarily because of the ingredients. The ingredients are not necessarily that's weird. It's the amounts of each.
I didn't expect this to become a series, but it is in fact becoming a series. Where I just react and learn about alcohol.
Add ice and shake.
Add ice and shake.
What kind of glass did they want this in? Oh, they want it in like a weird jar thing. So let me try to find a weird glass for this. Ooh, that is a bizarre color.
Hold on, what is he making again?
The amount.
He
or
fixed his mic.
firepower. Okay. The others are gonna end up.
Oh, the
involving
pile
vodka,
driver.
So it's gonna be carried a lot by the other flavors within the drinks. It's gonna be relying on that. I'm not sure how good these are gonna turn out. They
Pile
should
dri-
turn out fine given that it's vodka, and all vodka does is add firepower. It doesn't
Pile
really add
driver,
flavor,
yeah.
it adds firepower.
This-
instance,
This looks amazing. I would love to try this. The Brie Bronson extract and 4 Carmatrine. You better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Of a real cocktail by mixing vodka, rum, cola, and orange juice. The pile driver.
This one, the pile driver, is vodka, triple sec, orange juice, and bitters. So this is a weird drink. Not necessarily because of the ingredients. The ingredients are not necessarily that
Vodka
weird.
and a lot
It's
of
the
orange.
amounts of each. Add ice and shake.
Add ice and shake. Okay.
What kind of glass did they want this in? They want it in like a weird jar thing. So let me try to find.
It's not a
weird
weird. It's
glass
not a
for this.
jar. This is It's a small glass. It's a rocks glass. It's supposed to be on the rocks. All mixed. It's supposed to be like a rocks glass.
Ooh, that is a bizarre color.
There we go.
This is so unappealing.
I like the
Oh,
color
I
though.
don't like that color. That is not a very nice looking drink.
I
yeah,
would.
the Angostura bitters definitely affected the color on this, and usually I love what Angostura bitters does to things, including the color. I guess adding it to orange just does not flatter this drink at all. This looks radioactive. This looks a little toxic. The thing is, with the ingredients, I can't imagine it's bad though. Yeah, it's definitely not bad at all. It's not good, but it's not bad. There's nothing wrong with this drink at all. It's just not, it doesn't do the clever things that you would want out of any cocktail because the base spirit is vodka.
It's vodka.
Vodka doesn't add anything to this. If this was literally any other more interesting spirit, it might be
Maybe gin. I think you would like it if it was gin instead of vodka.
nice. There's nothing wrong with this drink, but there's nothing good about it either. Okay, so how would I rate this? Because again, it's not bad, it's just not good either. There's nothing wrong with this drink, there's just nothing good about it either. Next drink, the Sparkle Star. Another vodka based
Oh,
drink.
Sparkle
So
Star.
it's gonna want vodka, a simple syrup, lime juice,
Sparkle Star. Yeah, they used to actually sparkle. This looks like a tequila sunrise. Just yeah, this has the Sparkle Star looks like the tequila sunrise. Hold on, it's the same glass as the Fluffy Dream. That same like slightly curved glass.
cranberry juice, grenadine, egg white, and then it says optionally edible luster dust. Given that
What
it's
the hell is-
optional, I'm not gonna do it. I really do not want to add like things that are just for visual flair. I'm not gonna do anything that is intentionally designed just for visual flair. It better also add something to the flavor profile. Okay. So we got the egg whites. Let's go with
Oh, the what?
visual flair. Not
The
gonna do
huh?
anything that
The huh? The huh? You add the what? Look, okay. I know Rudy has added egg white into her drinks before. It's all like I'm not entirely used to it because I'm of the opinion that egg whites should be used in baking or it should be cooked. I'm not familiar with that.
is optional, I'm not gonna do it. I really do not want to add like things that are just for visual flair. I'm not gonna do anything that is intentionally designed just for visual flair.
Yeah, that
It
makes
better
sense.
Also add something to the flavor profile. Okay.
Also, I found Nanatsu Sakatoko's Twitter. Go follow him. Go follow him. Look. Yeah, I found this guy. I found this guy's Twitter. So yeah, go. Yeah, so I am already following. So go follow him. Um, I will be tagging him after that to let him know that I watched his stream.
Okay.
That I watched his video.
So we got the egg whites. Let's go with the half ounce of grenadine, like the 3 ounces of cranberry juice. It's a little more than 3, but that should be fine. Half an ounce of lime juice, and then finally 2 ounces of vodka. So, because we have a egg white in here, what that does is very cool actually. It's going
Okay,
to
so what
give
does
it
he do again?
something to the flavor profile. Okay. So we got the egg white.
Excuse me.
Let's go with the half ounce of grenadine.
Egg whites, grenadine syrup,
3 ounces of cranberry juice.
3 ounces of cranberry juice,
It's a little more than 3, but that should be fine. Half an ounce of lime juice.
half an ounce of lime juice,
Finally, 2 ounces of vodka.
2 ounces of vodka.
So, because we have a egg white in here, what that does is very cool actually. It's going to give it a thick froth, which adds a super silky texture to the drink. So it's gonna have like a nice silky texture, and it's gonna have a nice head of foam over the top of it. In order to get that foam right, we have to dry shake this in order to like unravel the proteins. Like the egg white is like a big old mess of proteins, and we're basically unwrapping it to the point that it becomes that frothy foam. So we're gonna dry shake, and anytime you dry shake, you have to be very careful. The reason your shaker stays closed when you're shaking is because of the cold. The cold is creating a vacuum that sucks the cups together, and that's what's causing these to stay together. Because there's no ice in this right now, it wants to come apart very easily. You have to be
Dry
very
shaking.
careful while you're shaking this, while also shaking aggressively to get the proteins unraveled, like I said. So I'm gonna try to do 15 minutes of dry shaking without getting myself dirty, hopefully.
15.
Okay, you still need the chilling and dilution that comes
15
from
minutes of
the
dry shaking.
ice. So we're now gonna shake with ice. Right.
This is I feel like I would not be prepared to make the real life version of the Sparkle Star, because I wouldn't know what to do. No, I'm not good enough for that. That is not the glass. That is
a strange color. That is
what
not the color I expect. Actually, no, I should have expected it.
What the hell is that?
Red stuff in it.
What the hell is that?
See that foam forming on top and all the foam like coming out? Oh, this is a beautiful drink, actually.
I'm not sure if I like that.
That is a beautiful drink.
Not my thing.
That is a gorgeous drink, actually. Dude, I forgot to add the simple syrup. It might need simple syrup. We'll see. But we did add grenadine. I actually don't know why they would add simple syrup if you added grenadine. Let's see how it's tastes, though.
All right.
Yeah. This will be improved by gin. Okay, this
would be so he wants it with gin instead of vodka.
But I don't think by a lot. 1, it needs a different base spirit. 2, it needs to be rebalanced. There's a little too much cranberry juice. It kind of takes over. It really isn't bad though. I mean, like, it's hard to be bad.
I'm not sure if you offered it to me and me not knowing how they made it, I would probably take it, but I'm not entirely sure.
And spiked fruit juice would probably be a C. Next up,
spiked fruit juice, the Sparkle Star.
Sugar Rush.
Hey, that's a classic. That very simple. Very, very, very classic. So it's really just optional Karmatrine. 2 Adelhyde, 1 powder delta. You basically make a Shirley Temple. You basically make a Shirley Temple. 2 Adelhyde, which is 2 sugar, 1 powder delta, optional Karmatrine. So you're making an alcoholic Shirley Temple. You make a Shirley Temple with vodka, in my opinion. Like some kind of, I guess, is substitute the add some lime juice or something, because it's a little bit of lime juice because of the powdered delta that's supposed to be sour. Yeah, the powdered delta.
Which, based on the color, I guess
it's
I
not.
See why, but vodka, simple syrup, pomegranate.
He's gonna get to the Sunshine Cloud, and I'm gonna get mad or something, because I had an idea of what a Sunshine Cloud would be like.
Juice, pineapple juice. They weren't capping. It's a really simple drink. So, with the rule of cheapest to most expensive, we're gonna go 1/2 ounce of pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice, okay.
1/2 ounce of pomegranate juice.
Hey, that's the stuff I used to drink. Pomegranate juice.
And finally, 1.5 ounces of vodka.
1.5 ounces of vodka. That is in fact very simple.
Shake it up. Give it a nice good.
I would have done it less on the juices, more on the sugar.
Shake.
I would not have added pineapple, I'm not sure, but maybe a little bit.
Into a lovely little glass.
But again, he knows more than me, and then probably the people making these drinks for the recipe book probably know more than me, so I'll listen to them.
That's quite pretty. I mean, it's to be expected. Pomegranate juice does that, but I didn't think it would be that color. I imagine this can't be a complicated cocktail. It's
supposed to be in a highball.
Not. It just doesn't have that many ingredients in it. including the fact that it has vodka instead of any other base spirit. And this is beautiful. This is genuinely a beautiful drink. And once again, it's just disappointing about how bland it is, just because all it is pomegranate juice and pineapple juice. I can feel myself getting drunker as I drink all these things, but it's like pineapple juice.
Hold on.
I can feel myself getting drunker about how bland it is, just because all it is pomegranate juice and pineapple juice. I can feel myself getting drunker as I drink all
Oh
these things,
yeah,
but it's
I would
like,
have made like a spin on the
as far
Shirley
as I'm
Temple
aware,
instead.
all I've been drinking is juice because that's all these taste like. I'm gonna continue sipping it because it's pleasant.
Hold on.
It's just not an interesting cocktail, which again puts it probably in the C tier from. I kind of want to demote these to D now, just because they're so not interesting. Like the orange juice one, like I said, it was
Brantini?
Like, it tasted fine, but there was no potential, and I think I stand by that. But because all it is a combination of fruit juices diluted by vodka, I just can't give it a higher grade. This whole book has been very weird, and not gonna lie, if I'm being fully honest, in a weird sort of way, I'm regretting it. With the experience I have with mixology, it's just a little bit hard for me to.
Nanatsu, if you do end up watching my react stream to yours, I just would recommend playing the game because it's one of the best visual novels out there.
Enjoy some of these drinks,
But yeah, I guess
knowing how I could make them better.
these were game first, drink
Touch
second.
and Piano Woman in this cocktail book. For instance, Bad Touch and Piano Woman in this cocktail book are legit like great drinks. They are unironically great drinks. I made myself a Piano Woman with my own spec the other day. Piano Woman is actually such a great drink. Like I unironically love that drink. Other ones are like, there are like a handful of other ones where it's like, oh, these are pretty good drinks. They're just not for me. And then just so many of these are either like, okay, you really need to add simple here. You really need to add simple here. You need to try something other than vodka. You need to. This one just sucks. Like there's two that I had that just suck.
This one just sucks.
I've made drinks that suck too when I've experimented. So it's like I'm not gonna dog them for that because I experiment with drinks all the time. I'll put random shit together just because it sounds fun. I appreciate that they experiment so much. These are unlike any other drinks I've ever.
We're getting
had.
close to the end.
They're trying to make unique drinks, and that's.
And then
really
we'll
cool
see
because,
hers.
we need more variety, and so it's nice.
Oh, she's
to
got a
be
lot.
Able to try all these drinks. I just didn't end up liking a lot of them. Sunshine Cloud. So more vodka, but this time we're going creme de cacao, bourbon, bitters, and whole milk.
Okay, well, okay. Sunshine Cloud. Let me pull up my version. Hold on, because I talked about it. Hold on. Um, where is that? I had this somewhere. Hold on. I might have to find it because I came up with a hypothetical recipe for my own. Give that a second. Give that a second. Please excuse me as I will have to talk over the TV, which is downstairs. Um, um, oh, hold on. I'm trying to find it. I might have it in my, I might have it in my head. Um, hold on. Okay, so no, in fact, I do not have it saved. Let me because the Sunshine Cloud is one of those ones I thought I would bitter, girly, and soft. old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. My idea, this it looks very orange, but I wanted to recreate the flavor profile. So my idea was literally chocolate milk, some kind of chocolate. Like it would be a fruit. It would be it would not be fruity despite it being looking very orange. Um, chocolate milk, some level of caramel, and then those two together, like you'd make when you were a kid and you wanted something very sweet. That those two together with some kind of bourbon is my idea. My idea of the sunshine cloud. I'm literally taking the like I know I'm taking the description a bit literally, but that's in my head what I would try and experiment with. Hey, Argent Warlock. That's a lot of emojis.
Sunshine Cloud. So more vodka, but
Vodka,
this time we're going creme de cacao, bourbon,
creme de cacao, chocolate liqueur. That makes sense. Creme de chocolate liqueur,
bitters,
bitters. That makes sense.
and whole milk. The
Whole milk. Okay. Oh, so it is close. It is very close to what I was thinking of.
bourbon is the one that feels out of place here.
Bourbon? Oh no, I no, they did it. I predict. Holy shit, I got it. I actually got close to what they were thinking of. Chocolate liqueur, milk, bitters, and bourbon. Yeah, that's close to what I was thinking of.
Creme de cacao with vodka, that actually doesn't sound too bad for me. Like, okay,
Well, the vodka I would not use, but the bourbon I would keep in.
in this case, this is a good use of vodka. This might be a good use of vodka. The main flavorings are gonna be like sweet liqueurs that don't have much firepower. So you actually want the firepower from the vodka. Okay, so 1 ounce of our creme de cacao.
From the cacao, that's the
1
chocolate
ounce
liqueur.
of bourbon.
Oh, what bourbon does he use?
1
Four
ounce
Roses.
of bourbon. 1.5 ounces of vodka. That's
1.5 ounces of vodka. So hold on. Wild. Wild turkey. Because wild turkey and Jim Beam are the ones that I have experience with. That and Angel's Envy. Angel's Envy is liked by my dad. American Whiskey Trail. Oh, they're watching a big old drama. Oh, Four Roses. Oh, it can hear me. Four Roses. Spanish Mission style distillery. Oh, they're watching The Godfather. Yeah, the four roses. So this is four roses and Angel's Envy. Angel's Envy. No, they don't have the eh, they don't have those.
1. That's 1.5.
There isn't an
3
article on that
dashes
yet.
of bitters.
Yo, hi Argent Warlock
Heavy on the bitters here.
on the
And
bitters.
finally, 2.5 ounces of milk. Whole milk to be exact.
Whole milk.
I understand why it had to be whole milk for the milk clarification thing, because you need all the fats. Once
Yeah, you
again,
need the
that is
fat.
not this is not a particularly appealing mixture right
I
now.
would try
But
this.
we're
I
not
would
done
try
yet.
it.
Let me grab some crushed ice.
Well, the ice, no, I would not drink it with
And the
ice.
smell is hilarious. It's like, it's not unpleasant is the thing. It smells like chocolate and bourbon, which is very bizarre, but it's not bad.
But I would
really
like that,
wasn't
man.
open for this. This is not the color
That looks like
at all.
the cum, the cum chalice.
That just straight looks like milk. What the fuck was this? Called Sunshine Cloud. Sunshine Cloud.
Sunshine Cloud.
I can't
Yeah.
decide if I like
I
it
would
or
try
not.
this unironically.
Absolutely not a bad drink. It's honestly quite good, in fact. I think I'm settling on it being good. It's just not very well balanced once again.
I would try this
Instead of-
because
in-
like there are other better drinks on the Valhalla menu, but I would like this quite a bit, if only for the fact that I got it right.
instead of an ounce and a half of vodka, why not just put more bourbon? Oh man, it's almost a good drink is how I feel about it. Which feels sad to say, but that's like exactly how I feel about it.
What did he say?
It's almost a good drink is how I feel about it. Which feels sad
It's almost a good drink.
to say, but that's like exactly how I feel about it. Which feels sad to say, but that's like exactly how I feel about it. It's almost a good drink. It's not how I feel about it. Which feels sad.
Hold on.
Almost a good drink is how I feel about it. Which
Okay, so it's at a B.
feels sad to say, but that's like exactly how I feel about it. It's almost a good drink. It's not quite a good drink, but it's almost a good drink, and I know it has its potential. Okay, the next one is the Suplex. Crazy orange drink, and it's crazy because it's vodka, Aperol, orange juice, and bitters. Now, that's not super outlandish on the face of it until we get into the measurements, which, oh boy, let's go cheapest to expensive again. Orange juice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hold on.
Bitters.
What is he making now?
Next one is the Suplex.
Hey, the Suplex. Gil's drink. The Suplex. Gil's drink. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Yeah, it was created by Gillian. The Suplex is shown in the Valhalla prototype. After Gillian predicts what Jamie might like, and the full release version of the game is stated to be an accidental recipe. Okay, so a small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning.
Crazy orange drink. And
It's got blood orange with it, and one of the little cocktail umbrellas.
crazy because it's vodka, Aperol, orange juice,
Aperol, vodka, Aperol, orange juice,
bitters.
and
Now,
bitters. I would try that.
That's
with a
not
blood
super
orange.
outlandish on the face of it until we get into the measurements, which, oh boy, let's go cheapest to expensive again. Orange juice.
Orange juice.
1, 2,
2, 3,
4,
4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's a lot of bitters.
Honestly,
Well, I guess it has to be achieved because this is supposed to be a very sour and like burning drink.
at that point, why not to just screw off the top and then pour a whole ounce of bitters in there? There are some drinks that do that. They're crazy drinks. Half an ounce of Aperol.
Half an ounce of Aperol.
Half of vodka.
Tea of vodka.
I'm gonna shake this.
That's
up
gonna
ice
be
and put
very-
it back.
That's gonna be very intense. I think. I'm not. He might not like it. Which like let's see his judgment.
In the booklets, it seems to want a rock of ice, so I
Yeah,
have
it
good rocks of ice. So let me.
It needs a rock. Yeah, it needs a That's a big
perfectly
rock.
Clear rock of ice. Once we pour it over, it's gonna become crystal clear. Just wash it off. And look at that wash line. Perfect.
That is
It's a
beautiful.
gorgeous color too, actually. The Aperol and the bitters. give
All right,
me
boy,
like-
now drink it.
Like blood red.
Mr. Sakatoku, now drink it.
I'm very into that. Look
Drink
at
it.
that. That is a very pretty color to me. Let's see how this goes. I like this drink, but the issue now is that instead of toning down the bitter to make it more accessible, it needs to turn up the bitter.
What? That's a lot of bitters in there already.
You do that two ways. You do it by adding even more Angostura bitters, which sounds crazy given that you already added 8, and use Campari instead of Aperol.
Campari.
Campari is even more bitter. So I genuinely think this drink already would be better with Campari.
Boop.
That
Hi,
being said,
Clanker.
this is a
You're
good
back.
drink. I'm trying to decide.
You know what? I'm gonna put a Clanker on screen because, in honor of Clanker, Mr. Deal. Do you prefer? Actually, no. You prefer. You've been in here before. You prefer Dorothy. I guess in theory.
whether it's a B or an A, and I'm leaning A. Like this.
Oh, this is the end of the video.
This is an imperfect version of a drink that's actively good. There we go.
Oh, he doesn't make the Zen Star. He doesn't make. I guess because it's that would be impossible to make in real life. The Zen Star. For out of context, the Zen Star is 4 of every in-game ingredient, all on the rocks and mixed, and it's considered the worst drink there. You'd think something so balanced would actually taste nice, you did wrong. So it's 4 of every ingredient, but I guess that's impossible to make in real life.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you do. There is. Hold on. Let's look that up. Let's look that up real quick. Long Island iced tea, vodka, tequila, rum, and rum, triple sec, gin, and cola. Okay, much higher alcohol concentration. Yeah, the Long Island iced tea, which is considered like I have. There's a variation called the Adios motherfucker with blue curacao. Boston Tea Party, also called a Walk Me Down or an Adios motherfucker, is called blue curacao substituting for triple sec. Grateful Dead, which I know is a band, also called the Black Widow. Raspberry liqueur. Texas tea is created by adding whiskey. I think the Adios motherfucker would be the closest thing to a Zen Star that we have in real life. Because there's so much ridiculous things in this drink already.
Honestly, it got me. I'm down for the count with this one. This one's so good.
Anyways.
Great espresso doesn't.
Anyways,
the drinks. Let's see how much I
thank you to Mr. Nanatsu Sakatoku for providing that. How long have I been going? I've been going on 2 minutes 51 2 hours 51. Okay, so let's lower that volume real quick. And then we're gonna check out some by another VTuber. Her name is Sakai Mika. She's into guns like me, but Ready or Not is alternate history. Eggnog cocktail on stream. Martini glass sucks. This is a lot. Oh, she likes the Sig P210. I guess it makes sense because she's Swiss. Cocktail lore is weird. VTuber bartender. We will let's see her because she has played Valhalla, which means Flaming Moai. Oh, she does make a Zen Star. She does make a Zen Star. Let's see her.
About here is
The Zen Star.
star.
She does make a Zen Star.
All right, 3 ounces of.
Okay, let's increase the volume real quick. There we go. Okay, what does she make here?
The drink I'm talking about here is
Zen Star.
Star. All right, 3 ounces of sake.
3 ounces sake.
I just spilled the punch.
3 ounces of.
Alright. Now next, 6 ounces of the green tea. As I said, this is
6 ounces of green tea. 6 ounces of green tea.
But this is a very shitty bottle to pour from twice.
Can you guys hear her well?
3.
I love the AMF when I was drinking the AMF when I was drinking. Best way to catch a good buzz at a concert. Boop. No ad block SMH. Not gonna make it. Yeah. This is on Brave browser though. Anyways.
And now 2 ounces of simple syrup. Oh, this is gonna be a big drink, I hope.
Okay, that's green tea.
This is gonna be a big drink. I hope I have a glass to fit this all in.
A simple syrup.
And 1 ounce of lemon juice.
Lime juice.
I can't say which one
Let's increase the volume because we can't hear her very well.
Okay.
That's a lot of ice. Oh, that's nice. She has a shaking toggle.
Let me fill my glass with ice.
Hey, I have a similar. My shaker is similar to that one.
And pour.
That's so that's a Zen Star.
Ooh, just so fits. Well, this is a very scuffed version of the Zen Star.
The Zen Star. Okay.
Oh, it is very tasty. This is tasty though.
Oh, she likes it.
It does kind of taste like iced tea.
Okay, so like kind of like iced tea. The Flaming Moai from Pile Driver, Old Chocolate Milk. Oh, she makes a Flaming Moai.
So, last drink of the game is the hidden one, the Flaming Moai. A hidden drink on the menu that's usually not available.
Oh yeah, I never made this in game because I was never able to find the recipe.
Only 1 ounce. It's another drink with too little alcohol.
What is that?
1 ounce of dark rum.
Dark rum. Okay.
Half an ounce of our velvet falernum syrup.
Velvet Falernum. Yeah, we saw this come up earlier. We saw this come up earlier under
I don't have my water
Nanatsu's
with me
stream.
now, so
What did she say?
Hi. Thank you for your hydrate. I don't have my water bottle with me now, so the hydrate will have to wait a tiny bit. Aperol.
Aperol.
Very tiny bit. Only 0.25 ounces of it.
Aperol.
Very
Okay.
little. Right, we added the Aperol. Now comes the lime juice. Need half an ounce of that.
What is she doing with that knife?
Yeah, I have to ask you for some recs at some point. My DMs are
Oh.
always open.
Oh, that's a lime, I think.
If you need some recommendations or want to know how to get started with mixing drinks. I just realized how little this cocktail is, but let's shake this and get it done with.
All right.
I unfortunately do not have a fancy tiki mug. I think this glass fits well enough.
Yeah, that works.
And
Let's see what she makes.
Tiki style.
Oh, she
will
open
dump
pour.
it straight in. Oh, it's not even that crushed. Usually
Okay.
tiki drinks are served with a lot of crushed ice. I was hoping that the ice in the shaker got crushed a little.
Let's see her drink it.
We added our cocktail, and we now need to add 1 ounce of ginger
What is
ale
that?
to it.
Oh, ginger ale.
Let me open it.
Crack that there. That's nice. The bottle cap.
1 ounce.
1 ounce ginger ale. Okay.
And this is the last drink in the game. The
All right, let's
Flaming Moai.
Kampai.
I mainly taste the velvet falernum syrup, which is not a bad thing. It's a very tasty syrup.
Oh, okay. So she mostly tastes the syrup from that. That we never made that in the game. Sweet Light Fruities, Girlies Gets. Better not have a sore throat. Pretty Woman. Thermometer. Bartender. This ingredient a lot. There's bartender salt. We'll probably watch more of her like as this stuff goes on. Mars Blast. Gut Punch. Yeah, I should check out her content more because of Valhalla and like a lot of tactical stuff that I like. That I like about her. Fluffy Dream. Arma. Brown Drink in a Glass. Hold on. Now we saw the Blue Fairy earlier. Scotch whiskey, CS gas training. Anyways, after much thanks to so I will be tagging them later, Sakai Mika and Nanatsu Sakatoku. Now we have Fleshy on stream. We have Fleshman on stream to round us out because it is getting very late.
Where corporations reign supreme and humanity is infected with nanomachines designed to oppress them, and the terrifying White Knights ensure that everyone obeys the laws. You are Sophia, the bartender.
No,
You will
her name is Jill Stingray.
engage in hot cyberpunk bartender action in VA-11 Hall A,
And that's what I called it.
Valhalla.
We need to see his Fallout stuff later on because that's gonna be insane.
I've gotten a lot of requests for drinks from this game called Valhalla, which I had never heard of before people were requesting it, and I've never played it, obviously. So I looked into it and I found out that it is this cool 16-bit cyberpunk bartender simulation game where you play this bartender, Sophia, the new bartender.
Jill. Her name is Jill. Her name is Jill.
At VA-11 Hall A, this little divey hole in the wall in Glitch City that draws very interesting clientele, and you have to mix drinks for the people who come in. This is a nightmarish dystopian hellscape, so all drinks are comprised of 5 synthetic ingredients: Adelhyde, Bronson extract, powdered delta, Flanergide, and
Carmotrine.
For the record, we don't really know what any
Dream.
of those things do except for Carmotrine, which simply increases the alcohol quotient of a drink. It makes it drunkener. That's a technical term.
Drunkener. Hold on, let's.
In the biz. What I think is really.
Oh,
His phone is addicted to him.
we get another
about this
ad
game, though,
about
is
alcohol,
that it is
thankfully.
a bartender simulation game, even though it's distilled everything down to these 5 ingredients. People come in and they don't necessarily know what they want, or they tell you what they want, but that they want it, extra strong or bigger or classic or whatever. The game
I always
gives you
make big drinks.
A manual of how to mix drinks, basically, and then it turns you loose to just mix up drinks kind of on the fly and interpret what the customers want. And that determines where the story kind of develops and what things you uncover and what things you don't. I think that's really neat. I think that's a very cool mechanic. There are a ton of drinks in this game, and I had a really hard time picking out which ones to make. So I picked 3. One of them was fairly obvious because it's the secret drink in the game, so I gotta make that. And then the other 2 I just picked because
He makes a flaming moai.
sounded interesting and gave me ideas about where to go with them. For instance, one of the drinks I want to make in this episode is the Cobalt Velvet. A Cobalt Velvet is 2
Yeah, okay. He's gonna make a cobalt velvet and a sunshine cloud, I think, because those are the ones with bases in reality.
and 5 Carmotrine, so pretty boozy. On the rocks and mixed. It is a bubbly, classy, burning drink costing $280. It's like champagne served on a cup that's had a bit of cola left. That's the quote that some drunk said about it. I take that with a grain of salt. What I would say is that Cobalt Velvet sounds an awful lot like an Aqua Velva, so that's a great basis to make that.
Oh,
I'm
huh.
gonna start with a 1/2 ounce of blue curacao.
Blue curacao, yeah.
1 ounce.
We've been seeing that an awful lot in this game, like with people making drinks based on this game.
Gin. I'm gonna use
Gin.
Gin.
Gordon's, the Bond gin.
As I am 1 ounce of gin. I'm gonna use Ford's gin.
Oh, Ford's.
As I am wont to do. Want with an O.
I like the
1 ounce of vodka.
the close-up shots.
Here comes from the Buffalo Trace Distillery.
Buffalo Trace vodka.
Wheat-based vodka.
Let's see what he make. All right.
Shaken. I'm gonna pull my glass now and crack some ice into it. I'm gonna serve it in this handy-dandy sphere glass. I feel like this is appropriate for the setting and the place and the game.
Yeah. These are some good videos to watch.
Strain that in. I definitely don't need to double strain it. I just am out of habit.
Why?
I would actually just pour this open with the ice that's in the shaker, but the ice that's in the shaker won't fit through the neck of this glass.
Why is it?
The final part of this drink is to top it up with some bitter citrus soda. You can use a nice tart lemon lime.
Bitter
You can use
citrus.
grapefruit soda, kind of a departure
Huh.
from a standard blue velvet, and which I think makes this one stand out a bit. Real fun. This drink comes with a lid. I'm gonna put a straw in there and put the lid on, screw the lid on. All right, and there we have a cobalt velvet, bottoms up.
Like champagne, like
It's refreshing. That is tart, balanced. You get a little bit of juniper.
there's no cola or there's no cola or champagne involved because my idea of plainly using prosecco with some kind of clear Coke and blue curacao has fallen on deaf ears.
Which really pairs well with grapefruit. It's lovely.
Grapefruit
it's like
companion.
Orangey, grapefruity Collins. Honestly, I like this drink quite a bit, and it's blue. I also think
Collins,
it is true to the game. So I'm gonna call
that
it.
appeared in another
So
that
next
appeared
drink I
in
wanna make is
Thunder that appeared in Thunderball, a rum Collins. A rum C- a Ron Collins or a Tom Collins because yeah, a rum Collins by Largo and Thunderball. That because I didn't know it was based on the Tom Collins or the John Collins. Is a Collins cocktail, the gin and sparkling lemonade. That sounds very good. Gin, lemon juice, sugar, and carbonated water. A rum Collins sounds better because I'm very fond of rum. Rum and whiskey are my favorite types of alcohol. I haven't had dark rum. I have had white rum. A wine glass full of Old Tom gin, modern mix. Yeah, that looks good. And
Called the Suplex in the game.
oh, she's making a
This is made
suplex.
with 4 Bronson extracts, 3 Flanner guides, 3 Carmotrines. It's on the rocks and mixed. It is a bitter, burning, manly drink that costs $180. I picked this one though because it's one of the drinks that the Valhalla Bar invented. It was created by the bartender Gillian, who works there. So I'm gonna shake this drink again. I want 1 ounce of simple syrup. I want a half an ounce of lemon juice for this.
So you want to start a
Oh, there's another ad. My mistake. Hold on. Yeah, skip that ad. Okay.
I want a 1/4 ounce of something called
Okay, so
Suze. This is a
so
jam
what does he
machine.
want again? Yeah, sorry about the ad.
I want 1 ounce of simple syrup.
1 ounce simple
I
syrup.
want a half an
Okay.
ounce of lemon juice for this.
Lemon juice. Okay, lemon juice.
1/4 ounce of something called Suze. This is a
Suze.
Tunisian liqueur. It's bitter, so
This is a
1/4
what?
ounce is plenty.
It's bitter. It's supposed to be bitter. Whatever.
It's got a
Suze.
really intense color, super yellow. And I want 1 ounce of vodka. Again,
Vodka.
we're gonna use our Wheatley vodka.
Okay.
And I want 1 ounce of rum. I actually like a funkier style rum.
1 ounce of
My
rum.
Old trusty.
That is overflowing. I guess he needs to get the overflowing for the video. Crack the ice. It's a nice watch.
I'm gonna serve that in my very cool science fiction looking diamond glass. I want to put it on an ice cube. To get this ice cube to fit in there, I'm gonna have to shave it down. I'm gonna use this Barfly ice knife. It makes shaving and cutting ice like using power tools. It's amazing how effective this thing is. One of my favorite little
That looks like he used it as a weapon.
bar gadgets. Okay, we've got
All
ice
right.
in the glass.
Ice in the glass.
But sometimes you need it to stand up while you pour into it. That's one way to do it.
So that's the
I
suplex.
personally think flowers in a drink can be very manly, as this drink is described as being manly. I think that if you're
Is
comfortable-
that rosemary? Isn't that gonna affect the color? Isn't that gonna affect the taste of the drink?
the manly look for a drink? And here is the suplex from Valhalla.
Is that
It
rosemary?
is unique. It's tough to put your finger on what that flavor is. What is that? A dry kind of bitterness that gives way to
Mystery wrapped in an enigma.
sweet rum funk with that tart tart lemon kind of running throughout.
I would try his version of the
It
suplex.
isn't quite like anything I think I've ever had before. I feel like we answered the call quite well too in trying to make a suplex. The final drink I want to make from Valhalla is the Flaming Moai. Now, you won't find this drink in the Kelicomp. It's a secret cocktail. If you make and serve this drink at certain key times, certain secret characters will show up at the bar.
Which we did not get because I decided not to play it for a third time.
Extract, 2 powdered deltas, 3 finer guides, and 5 karmatrines, all mixed. It is described as a sour, classic, classy drink, costing $150. So we're going to start with a shaker, and we're going to start with 1 ounce of lime.
1 ounce lime juice. Okay. His version of Flaming Moai, which we did, which we saw Sakai do it.
1 ounce of orgeat.
What? What on earth is that? That looks like something else.
And a 1/2 ounce of grenadine.
Grenadine, ooh. Nice. I know what that is.
What is the tiki stuff? Well, 1 ounce of passoa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is
one ounce of passion fruit liqueur.
I recently discovered it. I have to say, I really like this stuff. It is super pink too, which is fun. I've eaten passion
That sounds like it could be used in the Moonblast.
On the money. If you're looking to get some passion fruit flavors into drinks, I'm really impressed by that. And I want 2 ounces of rum here, 1 ounce of plantation.
Plantation. I prefer Bacardi. I've
1/2 ounce of Smith & Cross.
I was about to say Smith & Wesson.
And a 1/2 ounce of my Lemon Heart 151.
Lemon? What? This is getting very complex very quickly. This is getting...
We're going to serve it in this drink, but first we're going to crush up some ice for that.
Oh, there's like... It's always a show. I haven't seen much of these before. It's always a show.
It's called the Suffering Bastard.
But he got Tim Kaine on to talk, so he can't be all that bad. But yeah, this is... I guess it's good.
In an affiliate link, the pinned comment right down there. That one is made by Trader Vic. Get some crushed ice in here.
It looks like cookies.
There's a few pieces that are too big, but we'll do like a half gated pour just to hold back the big pieces. Top that up with a bit more crushed ice.
This looks like that.
There's spent lime from before, but I don't, so I'm going to take a fresh lime and I'm going to cut it in half. And I will actually have to express this. I'm going to set
crush it to make a boat. Okay.
Put 1 or 2 sugar cubes on the lime top here.
Oh, we're getting fancy here.
Scant amount of 151 under those sugar cubes. We don't want to go too crazy.
That is this is far too complex for like.
Light your sugar cubes on fire.
Oh, so for the flame.
Pretty invisible.
We carry the flame.
And it's a tiki drink. We got to do this. If it's a burning tiki drink, you got to hit it with some cinnamon. It's just like a kind of a rule.
Oh wow. Okay, that looks cool.
Do a little of that before we serve it.
A lot of this is presentation. A lot of this is.
Let it burn down or put it out before you serve it, and enjoy your Flaming Moai.
I don't know what a Flaming Moai is.
Enjoy that drink. That is awesome.
Hand off your taxes.
Oh, okay.
In your neighborhood.
Sorry, another ad. Anyways, Oh, another Pixar movie. Anyway.
The passion fruit is so refreshing and tart, and there's so many things.
Let's see what else he makes.
It could become like heavy, but it's not. This drink is light, just the right amount of sugar, I think, just the right amount of passion fruit and sweetness, and then the rum blend that we put together is extremely accessible, while also presenting a lot of character. You get some demerara, you get some funkiness.
Like he used a lot of stuff that I had no idea.
I think personally, right at home at any tiki bar,
I had no idea what he's pouring. So I guess it's like, you know.
You drink that fast and be in serious trouble. I suppose there's people who just hate passion fruit. They won't like it, but man, it might be my kryptonite. It's a dangerous thing for me. I made you guys 3 drinks with plenty of karmatrine in them. So
From
hopefully
a tree. Oh, okay.
you're spilling your guts and moving the storyline forward. Like I said, I haven't played the game. I've got to get in there and play
Yeah, because he keeps calling Jill Sophie.
it. So when I do, it'll happen over at twitch.tv/Greg from HTD. I hope you will check it out and hang out with me. Probably be happening today on the day that this episode gets released, actually. That's generally how I like to do those things. Something that I did in this episode and other episodes like it, I took some kind of an inspiration or an ingredient list and I riffed it out into a couple of drinks, and the results are cool, I think. Recently, I had the extreme pleasure of getting to be a guest judge on Proof, which is a cocktail contest show on YouTube. Everybody there was fantastic. It was so hard to pick a winner. There'll be a link in the pinned comment below. There's gonna be a link up here in the info thing that you should definitely use as well. Please check that out. That would be great for me, great for you, and I think you'll have a great time. That dude, Cord, is the host. Cord from Glee.
Let the games begin!
And so all my barware is provided courtesy of Barfly Mixology gear. If you like the tools I'm using on the show, check.
Anyways, how long have we been going? Pi minutes, 3 hours, 14 minutes. You know what? I think we've overstayed our welcome. Thank you everyone who came. Thank you, a lot of people came in. Thank you, terrible. Let's pull back the BGM. Thank you, terrible artist. Thank you, Ivan Iron Fist. Thank you, Dantiok of Dantiok Fanboy. Thank you, Pinchy Polito, aka Johnny Reb. Thank you, Clanker. Thank you, Random Perv. Haven't seen you here in a while. Thank you, Demonstrous. Nice to see you here. Thank you, Hero of Logic. Thank you, Argent Warlock. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you, everyone who came. Otsu Love, and I will be seeing you next Thursday. Let's see who we're rating. Give me a second. Thank you everyone especially who came at such a very, very late time. Actually, you know what? Seki is live. Let's raid into him. Give it a second. Where is that? Manual raid. Manual. Okay. Yeah. Thank you everyone who came. 0 to 11. I'll be seeing you next Thursday.